What up, everybody? It's the Boot Season 7, Episode 19. We fucking did it. We have been on the air now. Connor, I just want to do a little shout out.
For 6 years.
We've been on the air for 6 fucking years. Great job, bud.
6 fucking years. Could you imagine? We're sponsored by BetterHelp, Budweiser, and Crafty Lofty Soaps or whatever the fuck. I don't even know.
That's right. Squatch. Dr. Squatch, baby. And you know what the best part about Dr. Squatch is? Also MeUndies, also NordVPN, also Purple Mattresses.
God,
you know what the
imagine
number?
the MeUndies.
First of all, the MeUndies sponsorship would go insane. Not to step on Dr. Squatch's toes here, but you know what, Dr. Squatch soap. You know what the best part of their process is?
Tell me.
They work the same as other soap, but a little worse and twice the price.
And isn't that just capitalism at its finest?
Hell yeah, brother.
It's
and
artisanal.
I'll tell you what. It does, however, have a bunch of smells that someone said are manly smells. Hard to argue with that. So if you want to stay clean and have clean balls, manly man driving a Ford F-150, Dr. Squatch, baby.
And when you pair Dr. Squatch with your, man, god damn it, I forgot the Axe body spray is what I was going for. Fuck. I was gonna say Axe body spray, but I Monster was about to come out of my mouth, but that's a drink. So anyway.
Well, sometimes you just gotta hose yourself down with White Monster.
God bless. Have you had a Monster? Have you drank a just any flavor of Monster?
Yeah.
Shit tastes like electrified piss.
Oh, well. It's like battery acid and sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives 5-year-old cavities, you know what I mean?
True. Well, here's the thing, right? White Monsters can only drink White Monster.
You know, I don't think you can say that.
Why?
Because you're Native American.
Well, sure. But we're the real whites.
I think you're only white because you just stay inside. The fluorescent light doesn't really help you out.
These are LED bulbs.
Nice. You gotta go be with the motherland, Mother Earth or whatever. You gotta go build a teepee or
stomp with my babe in the shower. I don't know about that.
I mean, if you're not stomping in the shower, what are you doing?
True. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Stomp? Did they ever have water in their performance?
Avatar: Last Airbender, I think so.
What?
What were you talking about?
Stomp? The performance? The Yard? The group? Stomp.
The Yard. The movie?
The Yard podcast with Ludwig and Slime and those guys?
Stomp the Yard, the movie?
No, Stomp, the performance.
What kind of performance?
It's like banging on
isn't it
buckets and
dance?
No, it's like music.
Oh. No.
Yeah, they well, I don't want to be too on the nose here, but they stomp.
It's
on like a stage.
It's like a stomp group.
Yeah.
A bunch of girls line up and they have their like Jordans on, they're stomping everywhere.
No, it's like big dudes with buckets.
Dance group like that. Oh, dudes.
Yeah.
Because in high school they called it step. They called it step. They had their own like
Step Up, their own the club. Movie?
No, Step Club. Where they pick a hallway and they just start stepping, you know? And then they perform at the end of the year. That's the whole thing.
Okay. Oh. Well, yeah, I didn't remember if Stomp had water in their act, but it seems like you don't know Stomp, so that's fine.
Yeah, no.
Surely in a Blue Man
was
group.
That club was probably replaced with like Turning Point USA, whatever the fuck they want to add into schools now. So
a new chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear they're doing a collab?
Wait, stop. Is that just the Blue Man group? But like we have it at home? Because they put water on trash cans and stuff too and beat on them.
Sort of. In a way. Man, Turning Point, good for them. How exciting.
Did you see
I think under the leadership of Erica Kirk, they're doing a collab in schools with Dare called Dare to Turn. It's like a gay awareness thing.
Oh no.
It's exciting.
Dare to turn straight or dare to turn gay?
Up to you.
What are we daring people to do?
It's just opposite day. So if you're gay, straight. If you're straight, gay. We're just flip flopping.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a walk a mile in your shoes thing.
Wow.
Except for you guys, it's gonna be like walk 15 minutes on Grindr, but
tough.
Yeah, Kid Rock,
Did you see the Super Bowl?
I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I speak English, but I will say that the Turning Point USA show
had some people who were upset about. And it was funny. All the people on my socials that were upset about the Bad Bunny thing, they all live in West Virginia, if you could imagine.
Oh, that's so fascinating.
Yeah, it's just really like, hey, very un-American halftime show, and then they realize that Puerto Rico is a part of America, and they're like, oh,
that is
still illegal anyway.
That is tough.
Yeah, it is crazy that we've gone from saying that like if you come into the country illegally, you're illegal. Now it's just like if you speak Spanish, you're fucking illegal. Like,
well, I think ICE has been saying that, to be clear.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, man, Puerto Rico exists. Like American history exists, bro. Like you can go read the history.
If you were to ask the average person on the street, what's America? What parts geographically of the earth are America? They'd be like California, Texas, New York.
They would leave off Alaska. They would be like, I don't know.
Alaska wouldn't come up. That's not coming up. Hawaii? Nope.
They'd be like, where's Hawaii at?
Yeah, Puerto Rico, Cuba? Nope.
Well, Cuba, notoriously, is not.
Yeah, they're right. What?
What?
Are you correcting them? They're right.
Who's right?
The people that say that Cuba isn't part of America?
Isn't or is?
Yeah. They wouldn't bring it up. They're right. Why would they bring it up? You're insane for that.
What are they? You're saying
are you trying to say you thought Cuba was part of America? Why would you correct these people?
What did you say?
I'm asking what you said. I said that wouldn't come up for them as what's part of America or not.
Yeah, it wouldn't come up. Neither would.
Yeah, because they're right. What are you talking about?
You lumped Puerto Rico with Cuba.
Well, no, I'm just saying they'd be right sometimes and wrong sometimes, and they wouldn't bring up either.
I just think if you're wrong sometimes, we should just.
I can't believe you thought Cuba was part of America. That's fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, we do enjoy their cigars quite a bit, so.
It's not bad. Yeah. And we did try to kill their leader once. That's basically being part of America.
Yeah, Venezuela is basically American now.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. We played auto chess and got their leader, so.
We played auto chess?
We played some TFT and secured the leader, you know what I mean?
That's fucking insane. I think we mostly did it for the credit, and then the oil was secondary. We just wanted to feel like cool. We just wanted to win a war quickly.
Speaking of taking leaders, have you heard a game called Arc Raiders?
I have heard of Arc Raiders. I've seen some Arc Raiders. Right, you play Arc Raiders, Olivia plays it. Yeah,
has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Okay. Does it happen in Cuba?
It's funny when a game, because do you know the concept of Arc Raiders? I know you've heard of it, but
I know it's an extraction shooter. I know you fight robots.
Yeah, it's a PvE PvP game. So it's you jump in. You have
it's literally Mecha Break, but no robots.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I find it interesting that even in low stakes maps, people will still just PvP for no reason, even if it's 3 seconds into the match.
Well, yeah, even they just want to shoot somebody for sure.
And so, I'm just if you feel that way, just go play COD or something. You know what I mean?
Well, they can't do that.
Because it's getting to the point now where it's you can't even really do much on it anymore. I mean, maybe I'm just bitching because I suck at PvP. I don't know. But Dean and I had an experience the other night where we were ziplining up to the roof of something because we were being shot at from down below or from up high. They had the high ground. We were on the ground. And so we ziplined up there and fucked them up. We killed them. But this other team heard us fighting and they third-partied us. I don't know if you are familiar with the third party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But So we got third partied, and it's like it feels impossible to have a good match in that game anymore. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I see. Okay. Okay.
Because it
Okay.
feels like because it's annoying because the devs will say, well, you know, Arc Raiders isn't a PvP game. Like it's a game where like we're not really meaning for you to PvP. And I'm like, okay, but everything is basically PvP. Like, why even have my thing is why even have quests? Why even have all this stuff when it just comes down to like PvP? And then you could be doing a quest and someone could just come up behind you and kill you, and your quest is like void. It's like, well, why the fuck?
Right. I
You know?
understand. Okay, so here's the thing.
This is my first experience with a extraction shooter, and I enjoy it. I'm shit, but I enjoy it. But also, you know,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
mm.
And I mean this with love and light. You know what I mean? I mean this with full respect. You're doing the thing where you're like, yeah, and then my big brother shot a bunch of Hadokens and I never got to do any of my punches or kicks. I just kept getting hit with Hadoken. This is bullshit. What a fucking dumb genre. But actually,
That's the genre.
you can do the quests and stuff. You just got to kill a couple of guys that show up to try to stop you.
Well, I guess my problem with that is there's so I don't know if you've been reading the news. There's so many glitches and like unlimited ammo, unlimited like spawns of things. We're getting diffed, I feel like, by people who have the upper hand because they like watch TikTok more.
Yeah, they know the special inputs. They can Hadoken. You didn't learn Hadoken yet. Right. Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
I guess it's like it's not special inputs, it's just cheating. You know?
Is it?
When
Is
it
it?
gets patched the next day, yeah, I feel like it kind of is. Because like they're not patching Hadokens, are they?
Sometimes. Sometimes they patch Hadokens.
Well, yeah, Steph, that's the point. I guess the general idea is I just don't really understand extraction shooters. I don't get it. I would rather I don't think I enjoy my PvP and PvE mixing. I think in a world extraction shooters would be cool if there was a lobby mode where like I could just go in knowing there's not going to be any PvP.
Here's the
And
problem.
I don't think that hurts anybody.
Here's the problem. You thought Arc Raiders was PvE PvP.
Well, I didn't think so. I mean,
it's PvP PvE. It's P before E.
Are you sure about that?
The player base is.
Well, yeah, the player base is.
The player base is real sure, which means I unfortunately am right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just I know Marathon's coming out soon, and so I'm hoping because that's going to be more of a PvE like PvP game, and I'm hoping people like go off over there.
No. Hey, baby bear, I'm going to stop you right there. No.
What do you mean?
Afraid not.
Afraid not what?
Don't rely on people to be reasonable or good at all. People are going to be the problem every time.
I'm not really relying on people to be reasonable or good.
People are going to be the problem every time.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem.
People went out of their way to create PvP and be sweaty at it in Minecraft.
Well, yes.
You better believe.
So, Al, it's not griefing because it is part of the game. So, like, I wouldn't even. I feel like griefing gets overused a lot. I don't think this is griefing by any means. Because here's the problem, right? Arc Raiders creates the environment where there's a boss mechanic, right? It's called like the matriarch. Big old looks kind of like Wild Wild West with Will Smith, the end thing, like big old
guy in a
spider.
Wheelchair. Oh,
the spider thing he creates at the end.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
I thought you meant like the bad guy, but yeah, I hear you.
The devs, in theory, I think wanted people to be like, "Cool, we'll fight together to kill this thing," right? But then you just have everyone fighting together to kill it. And then you have that one degenerate who's like, I'm going to kill everybody while they're stuck in a looting animation. And I think
because they can just sweep in and you guys down and grab all the free loot. Yeah.
And if there wasn't like the looting animation and you being basically stuck in it, I think it would be different. I would feel different about it because I can't tell you how many times I've been killed because people waited until I was stuck in an animation to then be like, "Hey, we suck. We're gonna kill you while you're in an animation because we can't actually PvP." You know, and then that makes me want to go to their house and stomp their face in, but I can't do that.
Here's the problem. You know? They can PvP, and they did it. They killed your ass.
Yeah.
They murdered your shit.
Yeah. And so I guess that leads me down the road of, I think I just don't like my PvE and PvP mixing. I think I'm just not into it.
Sure. How do you feel about Baron Nashor and Dragon in League of Legends?
That's different.
Is it?
It's different because League of Legends is a game specifically designed around like beating your. There's no teams in this. There's no like. There's no. It's different.
It sounds like you guys wanted that Baron buff, and they were like, "Hey, you see that team doing Baron?"
Well, you don't get. I fundamentally disagree because like you're fighting Baron because there's a buff attached to it. If there wasn't anything attached to it, you wouldn't be. Sure, but the buff is like the main thing. Like, sure, maybe you're looking for a little bit of money, but like the Baron buff is huge, right?
Yeah.
You're not killing the matriarch and getting a buff.
You're getting loot.
A little bit of loot, but it's like
it's a lot of loot.
This is a PV. But the devs in their devlogs are saying like, yeah, this is a big PvP or PvE event where you get to fight this boss. League of Legends isn't being like, look at this PvE content we're adding to League of Legends. It's not PvE content. It's in a PvP match. So it's like, it's different fundamentally. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not fighting. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not mad because I caught a couple slugs in the chest.
Well, they decided to call it PvP PvE when it's just a PvP shit with some monsters running around. The branding has tricked you, my boy.
Well, it didn't trick me. I didn't buy the game.
I didn't say it tricked you out of your money. I said it tricked you, bro. You got tricked for free.
I didn't get tricked. I knew what it was. I'm not stupid. I know that it's a PvP game.
But strictly. I'm saying PvP only.
Well, no, it is.
They got you on the branding. Yeah, that's it. They got you on the branding. League of Legends is PvE if you count minions and shit. And those devs just happen to be counting the robots as PvE, but they're not. They're not. Like, yeah, you can fight the AI. That's a PvP game, baby.
It's a little diff. So what I'm saying is,
oh yeah, they can.
Yeah, I'm not disputing the fact it either has PvE or PvP or whatever. That's not what I'm disputing. What I'm saying is it would be nice to have a separate game mode because they already added this game mode where you can load into solos into full squads for some reason. There's just so if they added that, I think they can go backwards and then say if you load in solo or duo, you can either load in with other duos or solos or load into a limited PvP area or have parts of the map that are designated PvP and then have non-PvP areas of a map. You can differentiate it because it's a huge map.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You think I'm disputing the fact it's like PvP or PvE? I'm not. I'm just saying this is what I think would make the game better.
No. I think you're looking to put PvE in that game.
PvE is in the game, is what I'm saying. I'm looking to.
And it's not. It isn't.
It is.
There's some AI you can kill like minions and shit and Baron Nashor, and they decided to call it PvE. So you're looking at it from that lens, and you're trying to be like, I wish they would emphasize this PvE. But then that's the same thing. People are like, I wish there was no enemy team. I could just farm minions and kill Baron. It's like they got you on the marketing is what they did, because now you're looking at it as a PvE game.
Cool. That's so anyway, right? It's a PvE PvP game. Anyway, so what I'm saying is,
is it though?
Yeah. Anyway, so like I was saying, it is, and this is what I think the game could do to be a bit better.
That would lean into the PvE element, yes. That would
Yeah.
emphasize and maybe become a PvE game, yes.
I'm not making it a PvE game. I'm just saying there's a new game mode that was added that is strictly hyper PvP because you're loading in solo to all squads. You could do it the other way, is what I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't like a debate or anything. Like not trying to be right or
I'm
wrong.
not debating.
Just talking.
I'm yapping. There's no debate.
Anyway,
yapping.
Cool conversation. Next.
Cool conversation next. Oh no. Yeah, Fortnite had that same problem. There was like the last 2 seasons ago, maybe, I forget. But there was like these big bug things, and if you kill them, they drop like a medal or whatever, lets you like jump really high and like run really fast or whatever it is. Same shit. You just be hanging out trying to fight some big ass bug, and the next thing you know, you're getting popped in the dome by a third party. Boom, they get the medal, you're dead. Respawning back on the battle bus, SMH. That shit was bad, man.
Yeah.
Unlucky. There was some tight shit on that state of play though. Like other games do be coming out.
Yeah, what did you see that you liked?
I'll tell you what, I was kind of looking at DOA a little bit after you were talking to me about trailers, like, hey, this and that. We were looking at them a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the state of play myself, obviously, but like, I'm never gonna say no to a DOA. I like a 1v1 fighter. That ain't bad. Graphics kind of nice, but I'm like not the big graphics guy. You know how it is. But it's like, it looked alright. I like the Ryu Hayabusa's back. Now, you had some stuff on your radar, yeah?
Yeah, I made a little list. I made a little winner list, a loser list. I made some things. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
So I think we had about like 15, 20 games that were announced yesterday. Or either not announced, but we got like new trailers for and stuff.
Yeah.
7 First Light's looking pretty good. That's kind of like the it's more like a cartoony kind of graphic. It's not like full Fortnite, but a little like mix of both. There's a game called Control Resident. So we're doing like a little props and slops. So I would in my props, right? I would put like 007 First Light. I would do a game called Control Resident. It's like
what's that?
Like that one movie where they go into dreams, Inception. I don't know if you've seen the movie Inception, but there's a part where like the dream starts folding in on itself, and like the buildings start like folding and like shifting and like moving up and down. And
yeah, and kaleidoscope type shit.
Yeah, in Control Resident, you're fighting these like just beasts, some type of corruption kind of thing. It's from the trailer. Again, it was kind of vague, but it's all about perception shifts. So like you're walking in the street or whatever, and then you jump on the side of a building and your perception shifts to the side of the building now being the ground, and you're running up the building, but the building's now the ground type thing.
That's kind of.
And so you're doing a lot of that, and there's like a lot of what looks like puzzle. It's an action game, but it looks like there's a lot of puzzle concepts there too.
Well, that's kind of fire. We fuck with the puzzle.
So that looks pretty cool. Crimson Moon is another Souls-like game. I don't think we need any more Souls-like games, but from the concept, it looked like Paladins on crack, I guess. Like not Paladins the game, but like a Paladin, and then like that
the actual the concept
like
of a Paladin, right?
Like fucking transcended into like insanity type thing.
What was the one you said was a Souls like? Crimson? What was it?
Crimson Moon.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
to be confused with Crimson Desert that's coming out later this year.
Right.
Crimson Moon.
But and that's just a Souls like. That's not like that's not a FromSoft game, literally.
Not a FromSoft game, but it looks like a Souls like game from first look.
I see.
Yeah. So then we have Then we have like a John Wick game coming out. This is a new announcement. Keanu Reeves is gonna voice the character, and the character
That's cool.
Is basically using his likeness.
That's cool. Is it like a just like a one player like shooter, or is it like a
action hand-to-hand combat shooting?
Yeah. Okay, so something maybe in the same market as like Sifu. That'd be kind of fucking cool.
I mean, the scene like they showed, the scene they showed, I don't know if it was a baked-in scene or if it was like actual gameplay. But he pulls out a knife and like stabs this dude and like shoots somebody else. So I don't know if that's like a on rails kind of like a Spider-Man type thing where it's like a push Y to shoot, or you know what I mean, like a on rails kind of like baked in cutscene, or else you're like controlling the combat.
Yeah, right. But, yeah, it's just like a string of quick time events. Lol.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the case, but it looked really good. Like the just the graphics and the character model looks really good. And then they had like a couple of his voice lines, which sound like pre-production voice lines. They don't sound the greatest, but I assume it gets through it
like placeholder shit
to hear his voice, you know?
Oh no, I didn't play Sifu, but it looks really tight. I'd like to. It looks really fun.
I didn't play Sifu either. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what Sifu is.
Sifu is an action game where every time you die, you get older. And then the older you get, the stronger you get, but also like your health goes down or something.
Oh, tight.
So the idea is to like try to stay as young as possible while you beat it, but like if you're like, damn, this is kind of hard, you can like die a few times to get old and like OP, but then like your health goes down too. It's like a martial arts game.
It is tight. Now, martial arts games aren't really my thing, but it definitely sounds tight as hell.
Yeah.
There's what we talked about yesterday on pod or on a stream, Kenna Scars of Cosmora.
That Kenna game looks tight.
Yeah, it's like a refined. It looks like a refined. Want to say Minecraft. It looks like a refined Fortnite a little bit.
Crazy.
It's like not super cartoony, but it's just cartoony enough, you know? It's like it has that.
Sure.
It's interesting graphics. It's not like it's not trying to be high def gritty, whatever. It's like has its like type of graphics.
It's a little more whimsical, a little more hee ha. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And then I don't know if we watched the trailer yesterday for this game or not, but Windless. Did we talk about that?
Windless.
Windless is, I think, from talking to Jamie, he said it's based on a novel from Japan. The main character is a jacked chicken rooster character.
Run that back to me again. Was
it's an action. It looks like it's going to be an open world action RPG. Your main character is a beefed chicken.
Okay.
You're a beefed rooster, dude. The Therians are living.
Like, okay, wait. Do we mean like
not a chicken, but a humanoid?
Like the one that fights Peter Griffin?
Well, if you say that.
Is that what we mean? Like an upright walking on two legs ass, like got forearms, like makes a fist
Not
chicken?
Only upright walking on two legs, dual wielding swords as well.
What? You know they added that chicken to Fortnite? The one that fights Peter Griffin?
That's right. Yeah. Didn't they do that when they added Peter Griffin and a couple other guys?
Yeah. They had a whole Family Guy thing. I see capture on PS5 Pro. Ooh, Snake Eye. Oh no, Snake Eye's crying oil paint.
She's like a goddess of water or something, and she's mad. Whenever I saw this on stream, I was like, it's like Diablo with water instead of blood. She like looks like a Diablo villain, you know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, you're a rooster.
Yeah, you're a rooster with two swords. That's tight.
It's literally feathery God of War with a chicken mask.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm like, holy shit, it's God of War, but you're a rooster. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's on the list. That's tight.
What the fuck? I see the K in KFC stands for Kratos. Fascinating. I was not prepared.
Yeah, so that's an interesting game. Normally probably wouldn't be my vibe. It looks like it's I
It
know there's a
looks like
game
a
series where like just hordes of enemies come at you and you have to fight them. Is it
Dynasty
Dynasty
Warriors.
Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it has a hint of Dynasty Warriors in it where there's a lot of that going on. And your
Chibi's gonna
character
love
has a lot
this.
of like AoE abilities and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
GB wasn't in the stream, I don't think, yesterday when we were watching this, so I'll have to send it to him. There is another game called Rev Noir. At first, when I saw it, like the first 5 seconds, I was like, "Oh God, it's a free to play gacha game," because it just has that has that style, you know. But it actually is a open world RPG, open world JRPG, not online or anything. And Agama was like, "Yo, it looks like kind of dot hack," and I was like, "Oh God, I hate this."
Oh no.
But also, fuck it, I'm down. You know, it looks nice. The ending kind of sold me more than the beginning. Um, and then this, I was on
Okay.
the fence because I've never played a game in this series, but this trailer looked interesting to me. Silent Hill Downfall.
Yeah.
Oh
You've never played a
no,
Silent Hill? Even one?
never played a Silent Hill game,
Oh my god. Okay.
and you'll know that Silent Hill just released a game recently. So the fact they have
Yeah.
another one just in the chamber is weird.
Silent Hill Forte.
Yeah, so they just have another one ready. Ready to rock. And then
Yeah.
rounding off my last two games here on the props, we have Galactic Racer Star Wars. It looks good. I
Is that
don't know
like
if I
pod
would
racing? Or is it like
pod racing,
actual like
yes.
in spaceship ships?
Pod
Oh,
racing.
it is. Okay, cool.
Pod
I like
racing
that game on the
on
N64. That was tight.
ground maps. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Completely
was sick.
ground map.
I don't know. Did you play that? The N64 one?
Yes, I also played the one that used to be in like the Dave and Buster's and stuff too.
Oh, I didn't know about the David Buster's one. That's cool.
Yeah, they used to have machine you know how like the people
have like a
places like
car
Dave and
seat?
Buster's have like the car seats and stuff. This had like pod racing where you kind of like sat on the pod racer and like raced,
That's
and they had like
sick.
the rocker or whatever.
Oh, I love that. That'd be cool to have in your house. That'd be a tight one to just like own like in the living room. Hop in the pod.
Yeah.
Be pretty good.
And then this last one again, a series I don't really like too much, but the trailer looked interesting. Resident Evil Requiem, where the 9 is the G. So I know you.
Yeah, old
we're not
Renine
weren't very happy about that one. And then we have the
They were
slops
goofy for that,
here,
yeah.
which there are a couple slops. Marathon
Okay.
is one of them. They redid the graphics. I don't know if you
What's
remember,
Marathon?
but Marathon was caught stealing artist graphics from Twitter, who didn't work at the company anymore. So they sued and they had to take all of the graphics out, but like the game used like their whole tile set. So they had to redo the whole game. It just looks like slop. I don't know how else to call it. It just looks like everything you've seen before. It's nothing new, nothing exciting. It looks like it's void of all, like, you know, when you see something, you're like, oh yeah, you looked at Twitter for 5 minutes and made this. It's
Right.
kind of what that is. It just lacks any creativity whatsoever.
Like when you get
one
one of those Indonesian DMs on Discord and it's like, can I show you my portfolio? And it's the same thing from every other person who's also sending you that 14 times a day.
Yeah. And the thing is, while people will be like, well, you haven't played it yet. Sure, but you showed me the trailer that looked like ass. So what am I supposed to?
I'm always against those people if I haven't played it yet. That's,
yeah.
You can tell. And if you can't tell, dude, get to know yourself better. That's crazy.
And hear me out though. It's not my job to play your game, then decide if I want to play it. If you don't sell me on your product, why would I buy it? Especially when it's a premium product like Marathon's going to be. You have to pay money. No, thank you. You know what I mean?
That is a dicey one, isn't it?
Token Fighting Souls. I do love X-Men, but man, it just sucks that art style was wasted on a fighting game. I would have loved like an RPG story behind those character models because I think they look really nice. And I like Injustice. I like some fighting games. I don't hate all fighting games. This one just doesn't look fun.
Hey, Ralph, what's up,
I don't
homie?
know. I don't know if what your pulse is on this game specifically,
On
but
Toko?
yeah, it just doesn't look interesting. But I'm not a fighting head. It's just not interesting to me as not non-fighting head. But I do think there are some interesting fighting games.
Well, I am a career fight head. I do like fighters. But if you can imagine, I have like, and this might shock you. I know you're gonna have to like sit down for this one. I have hard opinions about fighting games. I have like real strong opinions on things. And Tokon is not necessarily in my camp. I don't fuck with that. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a tag fighter. And tag fight, like, you like you pick multiple characters and they like show up to help you out and like extend combos and stuff. And that it is pretty much always degenerate shit. Pretty much always. So not necessarily every single time, but pretty much always.
Yeah.
If it was a 1v1, like pick one character, just no combos, like short, lots of footsies, lots of player interaction, that'd be tight. But so even on the other side of the camp, like a fighting guy versus non-fighting guy, we're both not feeling the Tokon heat.
Yeah, and I think why it made the slops list and not just like an indifferent list is because when I first saw it, I was super excited because I don't know if you remember the old X-Men games.
Or something.
If you remember the old Marvel Alliance games where you made a team and then you got to go in and fight, like go through story and like build your team or whatever.
Yeah,
I missed those games, and when I first saw the trailer for this, I was like, "Oh my god, it's a new Marvel Alliance game!" And then they hit me with this fucking garbage, and I was like, "Oh well, never mind. I hate you." Actually, so that sucked. That hit me hard. So that's why it ends up on my slop list because it got me excited.
So unlucky.
And then I was just not in it the whole. Like I was just like, whatever, dude. Another game that every time I see a new trailer for it, I get more upset and annoyed at it is Pragmata. I don't know if you've Pragmata. I mean, have you seen this game? It's a game where you have like an AI child on your back, like a parrot, and you walk through a city, and you're doing something.
Didn't that come out a long time ago with the guy from Walking Dead?
Nope, it's still. We're still getting trailers for it because it still hasn't fucking come out.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. But anyway, this game came out, I think, was first announced at the Summer Games Fest, and we talked about it last year during summer. So this is now the fourth time it's, I believe, gotten a trailer. And every time I've increasingly been like, why the fuck is this a game? Just Google Pragmata, and you'll be like, what the fuck is this? I've seen it already. Ass game for real. It feels like Dead Space without any of the things that made Dead Space good, and then you have a parrot AI girl on your shoulder.
That's a very fucking funny thing to say.
Let
me see.
Every time I see it, I get so annoyed.
Pragmata.
I think I've heard some of the devs call it Pragmata or Pragmata, but I mean, I don't know. I'm from Texas. It's Pragmata.
See, yeah, you get this little blonde kid chilling on your shoulder. This is not what I was thinking of. Very obviously not it. So I'm definitely like I'm remembering a different game. There was a game, right, where you played as Norman Reedus and you had like a baby on your back.
Oh, well, if you could imagine, this made it. We're actually going to get there. Don't worry. That's Death Stranding 2 and Death Stranding 1.
Yeah.
Not that game. If you can imagine, that was announced for PC though. Death Stranding 2.
Oh, that's fine.
That made it to the indifferent list because I'm not playing FedEx Simulator for fucking 100 hours. You're kidding me?
Did you say FedEx Simulator?
So I don't know if you just looked at Pragmata, but you see it and you're like, wow, look at this game. I've already seen 1,000 times. Like, it just looks like the same shit you've seen. Like
I like that the kid high fives you at the end of the trailer. That's tight.
It's just so tough. And then I don't know if you're familiar. Game Freak is making a game that's not Pokemon called Beast of Reincarnation. Got a new trailer. It looks bad. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, because it will be bad.
Yeah. So I'm not saying Game Freak should stick to what they know. because I would be called a D1 hater for that. However, maybe just stick to Pokemon. I don't. Team 2 could have just been working on the next Pokemon game or the one after the next one you're working on. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just, if I have to see another post-apocalyptic Japanese game, I might fucking slit my throat. You know what I mean?
I remember looking at that and being like, oh, again. Cool.
Yeah, again, the thing. I mean, I think the pet is really cool. The White Wolf thing, cool. We get another White Wolf game, tight. But also the same.
I thought it was a trailer for Where Winds Meet for a second, if I'm honest. I ironically did.
If you could imagine some of these games, I was like, oh my God, it's the next Blue Protocol drop happening. Like, it, you know, and it's like, oh no, it's another whole game that just looks like shit. Yeah, you look at it in it just doesn't wow you, right?
Oh, so true.
What happened?
Yeah, that is you're so right about that. But I'll tell you what, I'm not a wowable guy mostly. I'm a pretty unwowable guy when it comes to most games. I'm specific with it. I'm for real. I'm locked in, dialed in. It takes a lot to really like catch me on a wow factor. And I feel like a lot of games just sell like, this one has ray tracing. And it's like,
well, you're gonna be happy with the next thing I have to say after this props and slops segment, because it's something we talked about last week, and it just in 2 weeks has imploded on itself. And again, we'll get there eventually.
Tell me it's Highguard. Please tell me it's Highguard. Please tell me it's Highguard.
Anyway, I don't want to spoil. Okay. So the last game on this list is a game called For Loop. The number 4 and then loop.
For Loop?
Yes. So it's a shooter game, 4-player co-op. It's like a cross between, you know, the game FTL. It's a little ship game, and you go through.
Faster Than Light.
Yeah, Faster Than Light. You complete a sector, and then it gives you like the lines of like the sectors you can go to after. So it's a cross between Left 4 Dead and FTL, but in a shooter. It's a roguelite shooter game co-op.
That feels
where
weird.
You're fighting. I didn't really understand who the enemies were. I think they're just robots. I guess. It's another game where like you've seen it all before. But the interesting thing is, depending on where you start, so it'll give you the Faster Than Light little star map, and you have to choose one direction, and that will randomly give you a set of maps to do with missions on them, and you get rewards for doing all the maps and stuff. So I was like, damn, it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but they took the annoying part of Left 4 Dead out for me and actually made it interesting with the
took the annoying part. It is so funny
with the roguelites feature. But then the UI looks like shit, and the enemies are like everything you've already seen before. So then I'm like, yeah, just like it. I think it's gonna be out for 2 weeks and then die.
I see.
Yeah, it's a cool concept, but the art design is like from 10 years ago. I don't know. You might have to look at it. And not 10 years ago in like graphic quality, but 10 years ago in like idea and scope. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
it's like
I'm interested you've already by that.
It's like things you've already seen before. This is the only thing I can come up with at the moment. Like, it's just like, you know, when you have a dream, you wake up and you're like, wow, I had that dream before. Seeing this game, I'm like, oh, I've seen that game before. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I actually do get exactly what you mean when you say that. Yeah, no, I understand that completely.
Nothing, because like when I saw Kenna, right, I was like, wow, I've seen maybe the art style before, but the way they're doing this, combined with the combat stuff they're showing, is interesting.
Yeah.
Everything I saw in 4 Loop, I'm like, I've seen this before, is not interesting. Just like Highguard, for instance. Highguard's a good example. Everything we saw in that trailer, it's like, all right, dude. Fucking asset flip garbage. You know what I mean?
Which, by the way, is crazy, because that game looked like such a slam dunk to be incredible. I mean, everyone in the office said it was lightning in a bottle. So
then there were
really,
like
it's a couple of content creators to blame.
So then, always blame the content creators and your player non-existent player base.
Yeah.
And then there's like, so you always do props and slops, and then I added one of my own just as indifferent games that they don't look bad, but I'm just not interested in them. And roast me alive if you want. These are just, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying for me, I'm not interested. There's Yoko Shinobi Ops. There's a Legacy of Kain remaster. And they've added a new map from a game that never got released. So all the Kain heads are going crazy for that. Ghosts of Yote Legends, which is a Ghosts of Yote DLC that adds 4-player co-op in the style of that Elden Ring DLC that released, or the Elden Ring game that got released. That I can't like off the top of my head, but it was like 3-player co-op or something. It's like that, right?
3-player co-op. Night Rain?
Night Rain, yeah. It's a DLC in the vein of Night Rain, essentially.
Okay.
Yote co-op. A God of War trilogy remake, not remaster, but remake of the original 3 games. Death Stranding 2 for PC, couldn't give a shit. Dead or Alive 6, couldn't give a shit. I've never really heard of Dead or Alive anyway, so I have no interest or hate for it, just don't care. The Darwin Paradox, which you're playing, they called it a tactical tactical octopus game. You're playing a tactical octopus.
You said tactical. I'm hearing that word right?
If Solid Snake was an octopus, this is Darwin Paradox. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah. A puzzle platformer tactical stealth octopus game.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, hey, these are just what I've seen. You know what I mean? Don't take my word for it. Please Google
I hear you. I hear you.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse is the new side-scrolling Castlevania game. I say that because I don't know if the other ones are. I've never played a Castlevania game. It's just what it is. Looks really nice, though.
Side-scrolling, middle era Castlevania, like 3D runaround bullshit.
Sure. So all side-scroller. And then Brigadin Abyss. I might be saying that wrong. Brigadanian Abyss. Some type of remake, some type of new game. I don't know much about it. Not interested. And then God of War is getting a prequel game, side-scrolling prequel game where it's like before he was a god or something. Again, I don't know shit about God of War. Not really my thing. I'm more of an Assassin's Creed guy. But hey, it's there for the homies who want to eat that up.
Oh my fucking god! Wait, Brigandine Abyss looks so fucking good. I'm screaming.
Yeah, it's not my thing, but I'm sure the homies might enjoy it. It didn't look bad. That's why it just ends up on the different list.
That. I'm not a pre-order guy. I might. Is this exclusive? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know shit about any of these. I know 2 of the games are PC first day. Everything else I don't know.
Gotcha. Oh.
Because I know 007's PC first day, and I think heavy on the thing. God. Silent Hill Townfall is going to be day 1. Well, I guess 3 because Resident Evil is also going to be, and Marathon's going to be. I guess I'm lying.
Coming to Switch 2. You love to see it. I'll play that game in bed constantly. Let's fucking go. I'll play that shit in bed all the time.
So yeah, there are some props, there are some slaps, and there are some like, hey, cool, it's coming out, but I'm not interested. And we'll see how many of these games actually make it to market, because Highguard, after 2 weeks of being on Steam, have laid off their whole dev staff. And all of the devs have changed their LinkedIn's to now looking for work. It is gone. And one of the lead devs had an interview where, if you could believe it, they blamed the player base for not giving them a chance.
Well, yeah, I believe that immediately.
Running back just everything wrong with game dev currently at the moment.
Yeah.
So this is what I was kind of bringing up earlier. So the problem with this game, Highguard, and maybe some people know, maybe some people don't really get it, right? Highguard was a free-to-play game, so it's not like they had billions of dollars like in capital to, if they had a bad launch, go back and fix the game and relaunch it. Because it's free to play, there's no money coming in. Download for free. It was always going to be a free-to-play game. So if your first, your first week on Steam isn't great, by the way, sub 10,000 players, you're dead. You're dead in the water. There's nothing, you can't do anything about that, you know? And it turns out no one gave a fuck.
Well, you know what? You know what else had that same thing happen? This is crazy to me that this. Well, it's not that crazy, but it's a little crazy this happened.
Mm-hmm.
The Riot fighting game laid off 90% of its staff.
Riot KO is so funny. Because I don't know how deep were you in Riot Forge? Were you deep in Riot Forge at all?
Riot Forge, no.
I was pretty deep in Riot Forge. I played the Rune King. I played the game with the time jumping dude. What's his name? Echo. They had some really awesome shit going on with Riot Forge. Now, these weren't games that were going to make billions of dollars, but they originally made Riot Forge for that reason. They weren't supposed to be billion-dollar games. They were small, little...
Like the Bandle City Heroes or whatever, the little Yordle one that's like Stardew or some shit.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to be huge games. But then somehow the scope shifted, and then they said it's not making enough money. It's like, it's paying for the team. What do we...
Yeah, that's what 2XKO had, was they were like, this didn't meet overall player momentum, so this size of a team is like insane. We're going to gut the fuck out of this and have like 6 guys update it sometimes for the next couple of years.
Well, that's what they did with Legends of Runeterra. Now, you can say Legends of Runeterra wasn't a good card game. I enjoyed it. I didn't like Hearthstone. I enjoyed it. I've played... to be honest, this is kind of crazy to say. I think I played every game Riot's released. I played.
You played 2XKO?
I played. Well, I didn't play the fighting game because I'm not interested in fighting games. But I played every other game that's come out. I've done TFT, Legends of Runeterra, all of the Riot Forge games. I'm kind of in there. I played all of them. There was one with Griggs. I can't remember the name of it.
Wait. Normally, okay, this is the thing I wouldn't call you out for. Normally, I just like speed bump this one.
No, it's fine.
But this could go either way. Do you mean Graves or Ziggs?
Because
it could go either way.
I combined both of them. Ziggs with a Z.
Because they're very diff, and I wasn't sure which path we were.
Ziggs had a game that came out via Riot Forge. I can't remember. All of them kind of like meld together because again they were like very much these like small little 10-hour, 15-hour games, but they were really fucking good. And then Rune King, I mean, that was like the icing on the cake. That was awesome. Like, I loved Rune King, for real.
That's the RPG, yeah?
Yeah, this is the...
with, like, lanes or something?
Yeah, the lane kind of tactical RPG, team fighter or whatever. Team tactic game, whatever. Really fun.
Yeah.
You run around the overworld. People spawn up like Pokemon and you fight. Yeah, it's tight.
Oh. That's
it
not
has
what
like an overworld map you run around in, and then like randomly
and
then like the fight happens, like Pokemon.
Interesting. So you don't even see the fight coming. It's just like a true random encounter, eh?
I think there are some random encounters, but I think there are some where you can like kind of dodge the trainer.
It's like a tall grass thing.
Yeah,
that's
you like
funny.
Dodge the trainer type shit sometimes. But that's fucking
really
fun, dude. I really love that game. And I'm a huge fan of like TFT too, and I know people shit on it, but Riot does this thing where they release good shit, and then they just like put the gun in their mouth for some reason and just shoot themselves. I don't know what's happening over there. I mean, I know what's happening. It's Tencent, but fuck,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I say that, but we all know what's happening over there.
Yeah,
but it sucks, dude. I think Riot would be such a better company if it didn't have fucking Tencent like destroying what it's building. And then, of course, I'm an MMO head, so we're all waited with bating breath because there's like 3 MMOs that have died recently. And, the Riot MMO has eerily been kind of MIA, not like no information about it. Ghostcrawler left its production, which if anybody doesn't know, Ghostcrawler was very prolific in WoW's community. He left Blizzard to go work on the Riot MMO. So there's like a lot of things riding on what Riot's going to do in the MMO space. And honestly, I'm kind of the opinion they might just kill it before it ever comes out.
I also think that'll happen, to be
I hate it. I hate the idea of that, and I hate the vibe of that, but I think that's what ends up happening.
Hextech Mayhem is the Ziggs game we were talking.
Yes, Hextech Mayhem. Like, they're just fun little games. They're, they're just not
They also dropped Song of Nunu, that convergence game with Echo that you mentioned. The Mage Seeker, fun. Where you play as Silas. Yeah. And then Bandle Tale, where you play as a bunch of Yordles in like a Stardew setting or whatever that is.
Yeah. These were really cool games. I can't be more specific about it. Like, if you enjoy League of Legends and you like these like niche kind of, the Mage Seeker, I don't know if you saw that. That's with
Silas.
That's Silas. It's a side scroller, but it's tight. Like, it's just interesting. Or I don't think it's a side scroll. I think it's like a top down. But it's just interesting. Like, these are cool games. I don't think I played the Silas game myself, so I was on Family Share at the time. I own Rune King, but I played all the other ones on Family Share. But I mean, they're just great games. I just genuinely enjoyed all of these games. And like,
oh, what the fuck? It looks like Hades.
Yeah, these are just kind of interesting
the trailer's like 3D photorealistic ray traced, and then the gameplay starts and it's fucking Hades 1, and I was like, what the fuck? My eyeballs, what happened?
Did you see the Song of Nunu? It's a 3D platformer. It's a 3D puzzle platformer.
That's crazy.
Like, it's just a bunch of different games.
I've seen all of them except for the Ziggs one and the Silas one. But I had not seen those before.
The problem was... And you look at all the reviews, they're all very positive reviews. But Riot never fucking did any marketing for these. Like, no. I don't know if you followed, well, you already said you didn't, but I followed Riot Forge like really closely, because after Rune King, I was like, I need more of these games. I like want more of these games for real, because Rune King was the first one. And the amount of, like, for instance, Hextech Mayhem, they didn't even put a fucking banner ad in the goddamn client.
Yeah.
There's zero marketing even in their own shit.
Yeah, the only time I ever heard about these games was on like a Nintendo, whatever the Nintendo State of Play is called, I forget.
Yeah, and it sucks because like I enjoy seeing these characters outside of League of Legends getting their own stories told in an interesting way.
I wish they started with more popular characters.
Maybe that would have helped. I don't know.
Like, if instead of Silas, Echo, Nunu, if they made games for Ari, Lux, and Ezreal first, you better believe they'd have some income. They'd have some cash flow.
I don't know. I'm not really sure of like who's the most popular or whatever. I'm not a head like that, but
yeah, they should have opened with some more like
at least
mainstream
appeal. As a casual Rioter,
yeah,
I've seen Nunu's cute or whatever. I kind of get why they did Echo, because he was in the first season of
Arcane. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Arcane,
Jinx would have been a big one too.
This came out after Arcane, the Convergence game, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Riot Forge Jinx game would have been a big money maker for them for sure. I wonder why they didn't do that.
Weird, right?
They really like opened with the B team. That's crazy.
But they bought up all these studios. Like, a different studio made each one of these, right? And they bought up the studio to a game I loved called, I think it was called Hearthstone.
The card game?
Yeah, no, card game.
Hearthstone, the card game from
Am I tripping?
Blizzard?
Is that also called Hearthstone? Am I going crazy? Oh my god, it is called Hearthstone. Jesus Christ. No, Stone Hearth. I'm dyslexic.
Oh.
This game was called Stone Hearth.
That's fucking hilarious, to be clear.
Yes. Riot bought the studio and then basically just gutted them after they killed Riot Forge. And this game is just like abandonware now. But I loved it so much. I used to play it on stream a lot. It's a little voxel village builder. Just
I
a
think I
little
remember
cutesy.
that. I didn't remember the name, but I think I remember that.
You probably were around in stream whenever I was playing it, because this was back in 2018, so I would have been playing it in 2019.
Yeah, that's OG. Yeah,
that's like you and Subnautica days, me and like this, right. And like Borderlands 2 type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is interesting, the way developers decide how to, or I guess rather what I mean to say is it's interesting how larger companies choose to employ developers and then just like this shit happens.
Tell them they can't work on their shit. Yeah. Well, you know, more recently, do you know the studio Colossal Order?
Colossal Order.
Colossal
no,
Order were the main devs under Paradox behind City Skylines 1, which I don't know if you know City Skylines 1, probably the most prolific city builder since like SimCity.
I only have ever heard it in reference to you saying the name. I've never heard it. I've never seen it myself or anything.
So they tried to do an ambitious sequel, City Skylines 2, and they kind of failed at it. So Colossal Order just got nuked from the sky, orbital style.
Oh, straight murdered, huh?
Just destroyed. And then they like put another dev in. So it is kind of funny how like you just get orbitaled for real and you just die.
You get orbitaled for real. I mean, true. Actually true. Yeah, they're not fucking around, eh?
Yeah, it's kind of funny, the sequel curse, because Prison Architect also has the same problem, bought by Paradox. Their game is supposed to be coming out at some point. It should have came out 3 years ago and it never did. They're having problems. And then I don't know if you ever heard of a game called Kerbal Space Program.
Say it again.
Kerbal
Space Program.
Kerbal Space Program. This was like this was like pre-Steam days, before it was ever on Steam. Like I bought it from the website to play it.
Oh my god. Okay.
You play you're building rockets and shit and going out into a simulated space with like gravity and like doing real space maneuvers and stuff with these like rockets and you know, different things you're building. And the Kerbals are these little green people that are like the inhabitants of this planet. It's like a simulated Earth.
Sure.
Like the moon is called Mun. Mars is called something else. Like it's all like different, but it's simulated Earth, whatever. And they were making Kerbal Space Program 2. And then they got orbitaled from space too. So like it's just the curse of all these like sequels just dying in real time. Because also City Skylines 2 came out and it was just utter shit. So like that also is just, things are just dying left and right and getting just blown up.
Not like this.
Yeah. Kerbal Space Program 2 was promised to have a new dev working on it, and then it's just been radio silence ever since.
Sequels are a touchy, dangerous thing. Sequels are tough. I feel, and like, not only do they like suck shit when they come out a lot of them don't come out. Like, the odds of a good sequel are really low.
Well, here's my thing too. I've said this a million times, right? So let's use Prison Architect as an example. You don't really need to know much other than it's like Zoo Tycoon, but for prisons, right?
Fucking hilarious, but sure.
Or Roller Coaster Tycoon, whatever tycoon game you want to put, but for prisons, right? And their game, Prison Architect, released on early access. This was an indie team bought out by Paradox, though, later on in life after it had fully launched. You are not allowed, in my opinion, to launch an early access game and then turn around and make a sequel game and then also put that in early access. That should be a rule.
Like 2 games concurrently early access.
If you have the same IP and you did early access on the original, you should have enough money then to make your second game, and you don't need early access for it at all, in my opinion.
Sure.
A crazy take. It might be insane. But I feel like if I bought early access for Prison Architect 1, you should have learned as a developer enough to then have been working on Prison Architect 2, and it doesn't need to be early access, because you should have like learned from that experience.
Right.
From like an IP standpoint, or we don't need a sequel, just do DLC for the game.
Well,
so I guess I might be on an island on that take, but that seems like a fair take.
I don't think you're necessarily on an island. I have tough takes about early access in the first place, but I think you're probably right.
I've had more positive experiences with early access than some other people, but I'm more choosy with my early access stuff, I guess.
Right.
So like, I'm not like, for instance, Valheim, good early access purchase. Like, they've done a lot to the game. It's a age with fine wine type vibe. Prison Architect, all these games that finally came out, it aged very well. Fine wine. I'm okay with that.
Is Palworld still early access?
Palworld, I want to say it hit 1.0.
No, 1.0.
I know Steam has rules against forever early access. It is still early access.
Okay.
Leaving early access this year, though.
Yes, that's true. Man, I used to be such a hardline anti-Palworlder. Like, before it came out or whatever, like, based on the marketing. I was so staunchly, go fuck yourself if you're getting that game. It's really funny.
Yeah, we had a couple disagreements when that game came out. Well, you know, I do believe that whenever they changed the engine, they should have changed all the gifts they made from the original engine. I don't know why
marketing bit. They should just get rid of that. I don't know why they kept any of that.
Because I don't know if you knew this. It was a different game before they started changing stuff. Like, I think it was a whole different engine, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I know you're gonna hate what I'm about to say. Fuck those pals. I can start making my weapons in those
sure.
in those fucking assembly lines. You know what I mean? The game's good. I
use the assembly lines too.
That game is good. I think they need to do two things to win me to like want me to play a full playthrough again. I have to have better fucking base building. If I'm playing a solo world or I'm doing a dedicated server, for Palworld, you need to give me the option to not have base limitations. Fuck your circle. If you're making me build with squares, if you're going to limit me to a circular base with square tiles,
guess what
the fuck are we doing?
They put in triangle.
I don't give a fuck. Still square. Just half a square.
Welcome to triangles.
I don't care. Give me circular something. I just allow me to either change the radius of my build circle, take it out completely. I don't need it. Or instead of the circle, allow me to build. So in WoW, you can build these like you can buy these fence decor. And there is a specific fence decor that is a dwarven fence decor that's like a chain. So allow me to build pylons that connect, but it's transparent, and the pals can't walk outside of that. Do something like that.
Are you describing the laser ring around Earth in G Gundam?
Yes, allow me to build pylons like that, so the pals can't leave that circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of giving me a arbitrary dumbass fucking circle base build where I can barely build a base.
Yeah.
There's a couple ways around it in a dedicated server. You can turn off the if you try to build so far outside the circle, it'll give you red, like you can't build here. You can turn that off in dedicated servers, but you also have to turn off base decay, because anything outside of the circle
just starts losing health over time. Yeah.
So you can turn both of those off. But if you want your pals to be able to go into anywhere that's out of limits, they can't, because that's how the AI is written. But if you allowed me to build my own where the limitations are, hey, bam, better.
Well, if you could overlap the bases too, that'd be something. You know,
or allow me to move the fucking pal box without moving the build radius. You dumbass bitches, what are we doing? If the pal box is down, let me move the pal box without moving, because your pal box is your build radius.
I agree. I agree.
And so
instead of destroying that thing to replace it, just let me move that shit around.
Yeah. Why can't we just fucking move it, guys? What are we doing? And then also, why can't I just move it and keep the build radius where it is? You know what I mean? So there are little things, little gripes.
Funny.
There are little fucking gripes where I'm like, you guys could really win me over because I'm a build guy. I like building.
Sure.
So, I mean, you've seen screenshots of my last base. It was, I'm just saying, it was the best. It was, you know, it was
sure.
pretty good, you know?
Sure.
I want to be able to fucking do some cool builds, but I can't with all the limitations. So those are like the two big things. Like, fix those, Pal World, great. Also, let me scale down that stupid fucking thing you send pals out on missions for. That thing can't fucking go anywhere, bro. And then you're gonna give me a little circle on top of that. It's insane. It's insane. So let me scale assets. Let me do that kind of thing. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper.
You know what I think they should do? And I mean this for real? Let me scale pals.
Well, I do think when they're in base, they should be smaller. Yeah.
I'm tired of the really big ones getting like, I can't go upstairs. Sorry. Oh my God, Archaic, my boy, what's good, homie? Catching us mid podcast, real podcast time.
What up, brother?
What's up, my boy?
Yeah, so then that's a thing. That's something just small little changes they could make that would make the game like insane.
There's a couple of things about it they could change that would like immediately have me like sing more praise. Again, I'm like, I've changed my tune on a lot since the early marketing has, you know, been proven to be just like rage bait or whatever. They were going for like reaction shit, but it is what it is. I don't think I love it. I don't think I hate it. It's fine. But yeah, they've done a lot of like good PR since like the trailers. I don't know what they could change that would make me like really like love it. But you're right about the build. Man, make the build a square. Take off the radius. Something.
That I guess that's my only problem, man. I don't have many qualms with it.
The physics are a little weird, like jumping and stuff. It feels a little odd.
Yeah, they could always like fix the netcode or whatever, or just make things feel a little more snappy or whatever. I kind of honestly, I was kind of a fan of like being on one of the really fast mounts and just getting launched. I thought that was kind of like half the fun of it.
Well, yeah, that's cool. I like doing the thing where you grapple onto the floor and then double jump and glide instantly. And you're just fucking zooming. That's cool too.
Yeah.
But just like if you're just like going for like the walk around movement, like just no pals, just walking, jumping. The physics, you're like really clunky, which I guess maybe is by design.
Yeah. I think that's the only like just better building materials and better building system. I think would make me happy. Because that's like the only complaint I really have. I was able to do a lot with the base building. I mean, you know me, I'm kind of like whenever you go into like Genshin or whatever, you try to break everything. I try to break the building. That's me. Like I'm trying to like, how do I clip TVs on the thing to make it a wall mounted TV? How do I do this or that? I'm kind of in there doing that type shit. So
yeah.
I'm kind of in there with it. But man, yeah,
breaking building is fun, but like sometimes when you break the building, it's not like, oh, I broke the system parentheses positive. It's the system was broken parentheses negative, and that's worse. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like, oh, this is non-functional now. Oops.
I don't have a lot of those. Maybe in the early iterations of the base. Once you get like out there and get enough materials, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Like, it's not terrible. You're just limited by arbitrary, like, again, if you're a single player, why am I limited to base size? There's no one playing on this other than me. What are we doing?
I had a big issue with the pals like
getting stuck and everything. Yeah, that's like,
well, not just getting stuck, but like doing the like they would do their like work functions, but like from across the base.
Yeah, that was put into I remember that patch, because if they couldn't make it to where they needed to go, they wouldn't be able to do that task. So the devs put that in there as like a fail-safe to make sure that if you're not there to catch them getting stuck, they'll at least continue doing their task. It's a very strange way of fixing the AI, but I guess that's the only way at the time they could. I haven't played in a lot of patches. I haven't played in a lot of patches, so I don't know what they've changed and what they fixed. I think the last patch they did was on the 20th.
I booted that shit up maybe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And they're like, my pals are just like watering the berry patches and stuff. You know what I mean? And they're like doing like harvesting berries, but like there was no base. It was just berries and a couple of beds, and they were doing it from like across the circle. It was like blah, 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 shooting water. And I was like, what are we doing, dude? Walk over to the berry patch, bro. Why are you spitting from bed, you lazy little penguin? Get over there. What the fuck are we doing? So I don't know. Sometimes they just be going goofy style. Palworld's an interesting thing, but it's fascinating. Dude, Pokemon Gen 10 is going to get announced in like a couple of weeks, and I want it. I hope that has base building and that it doesn't suck, but it's going to be really bad, and I know that, so I kind of hope it doesn't have base building because it'll be really bad.
They're hitting the Bethesda vibe on that. They're doing base building on that shit. Gen 10?
Yeah, I'm saying I hope they have it. If they do, it will be bad though. So I kind of also hope they don't have it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of both hope they do and hope they don't.
Yeah, Al, I'm definitely in there with survival games. If it looks interesting, if it looks like an asset flip, I'm probably skipping it. You know what I mean? But if it's something interesting and there's a vibe there, you can probably catch me always playing whatever cool god game or survival game or base building game there is. You'll probably see me on it at some point. Yeah, interesting. I saw something, and I don't know how true this is because I don't really follow Nintendo like that. But there was supposed to be some leaked footage of some they're calling it like a Pokemon MMO or something. It was like a headline. I think the headline was like
Pokemon Seed.
Pokemon finally doing what fans wanted, you know, something like that.
Pokemon Seed is what you're talking about. It's like a big rumor. I don't think it's real personally, but if it was, that'd be insane.
What a goofy fucking name for a Pokemon game. Pokemon Seed. I mean,
yeah. But you get it because you're starting your own, because it's your own, you're growing. It's you're growing now. The seed is you.
Fuck. I know there's gonna be a lot of memes on that though. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna get memed.
But you're the seed. And you go
you're gonna be putting seed in spots, yeah. The memes are gonna be
please save me. This is crazy.
Every evolution is gonna have its own line of
Well, no, surely not. Flareon has low physical defense. Jolteon has low physical defense. It would probably. They outlined that very diligently in the copy pasta by Vaporeon. The high physical defense is a plus. The high bulk Pokemon.
Oh man, Pokemon Seed, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's the leak. I personally, again, I don't think it's real. And then Gen 10 are going to be called, allegedly, Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves.
And
again, I don't buy it.
These are leaks. So do you guys have like a leaker? Because like Assassin's Creed has like a prolific leaker that has been right about almost like every single leak they've done. So Pokemon doesn't really have like a...
We have anonymous leakers who happen to be right regularly, who didn't leak this stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. Al and Assassin's Creed have like one or two people each that are right like 90% of the time. It's kind of like, okay, who's fucking planting the dev in here? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of suspicious at that point.
I'll tell you what, the starters look like Fakemon from Twitter. So I hope the leaks are wrong.
Did they leak the starters? Can you show me?
Yeah.
I'm like really a big starter head. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, they're not good. Well, the fire one's okay.
I think that's like my favorite part of Pokemon games is like choosing the starter and watching it evolve and stuff. Specifically. It doesn't matter where you post it.
My computer got goofy. Hopefully Riverside's still functional. Can I get a discount double check on that?
I have a discount double check one more time. Check.
Yeah, Riverside all good? Riverside
yeah,
chill?
you're good.
We chilling? Okay, cool. Yeah, so Pokemon Stars Gen 10 leaks, it like flashed gray for a second. Okay, so here is the leaks. I will note that the people that are leaking this information are not people that are like liked in the community or respected or considered reasonable.
These are just goofy motherfuckers or whatever.
Yeah, the main guy is a guy called Verlicify, and he is like known to be like say anything for attention, piece of shit drama guy.
Sure. So we're thinking this is like Gen AI garbage or whatever?
Yeah, I think it is. And they don't even have the same art style, the 3 starters. So those ones are in there, and then there's also these ones from Generation 10 that are apparently the starters that are leaked. And then there's also these ones that are apparently the starters from Gen 10 that are leaked. Do you know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna say something that you're gonna hate. I like the first picture. I think they look
There's also
the first ones. The leaf one looks like a Neopet. Actually, they all look like Neopets, I'm gonna be honest. And then the rest of them look like Maripet clones.
Crazy. I kind of like the grass cow and the
Do you remember Maripets?
Maripets?
Maripets. What?
I don't think so. I don't know if I've ever even heard of that.
Yeah, Maripets was what we would play when Neopets was like in between, like not doing shit. Very funny.
Wait, okay, yeah. Send me Maripets images.
I'm trying to say if they're like alive still. God, that's insane. Yeah, they were like we have Neopets at home ass.
That's so funny. Yeah, let me Maripets. I hate that it says /adopt.php. I already know this is not something I like. Oh my god, they're actually like Twitter furry fan art. What the fuck? No, dude.
But this is like before all that, you know what I mean? This is what Twitter furry fan art evolved from. You know what I mean?
Soy, Spearow, Bolimo, Gonk, Grint. These actually are Neopets. No, like I mean, like literally, these are Neopets. Actually, aren't they?
They're
literally,
Maripets, brother. They're just tweaked slightly enough.
I was saying Spearow and Nut are definitely Neopets for sure.
Well, yeah, but they're tweaked just enough to not be. You know, they're Maripets, bro.
Is that really how this works? Is that wait? They're even using the Neopets font. That's so fucked.
Yeah, it was the Neopets competitor, bro. This was at the same time Neopets competitor. We were on both, bro. We had both. We had one screen with their one side of the screen Neopets open doing that daily omelet. We got Maripets on the other.
No,
these were the original dailies. You know what I mean?
You can disown a pet for 5,000 MP. This is disgusting. Just like in real life. This is horrendous.
Yeah. The gate of the graveyard.
Brother, ain't no fucking way.
Bro, I'm telling you. Maripets was where it was at.
Not this fucking cat's name being a Heart Pop Gaga. I'm screaming.
Yeah, man. It's tight,
They have the same icons. It's using Neopets icons, dude.
Yeah.
Like for health and attack and stuff.
But you know what? It's Maripets, baby. But anyway, Gen 10, I do love the first ones. I'm going to be honest. The first set are very cute looking.
That's funny.
The fact they're in the same art style as like the newer Pokemon games in that second picture. I mean, it kind of. Now you can tell like the shadows. This is definitely like an AI image, I think. Because the shadows are just fucked. They're just like.
Yeah.
blotches behind them. But I do think they're very cute for AI gen Pokemon.
Yeah. I will say the Wind and Waves one are going crazy. Because that's like the main leaks.
Because I don't know if we've talked about this on pod or if it's just been like between you and me thing. I do not like the Pokemon that like evolve into like humanoid Pokemon. So like the bunny, I can't remember what his name was. He just like evolves into like a dude like walking upright and shit. Like
Scorbunny.
Yeah, like
but the Scorbunny's he starts out upright.
Yeah, so like I like the fact these are like really animal looking, right? Like I don't think Bazooka Nose over here is gonna be like a standing upright
Bazooka Nose
Digimon or whatever, right?
He might.
He might. Because that's my problem with Digimon, right? I think we talked about this. I'm a Digimon head, but I get fucking annoyed when every Digimon is just like a humanoid avatar of fucking light or whatever, and love and happiness. Like, fuck off. Just keep them dinosaurs, bro.
Okay, well, but Gen 10.
No.
We do have the middle forms also, I think.
Do we really? We Gen AI'd the middle forms too?
I think so.
I do fuck with the last picture. Those look kind of cute, but they're very muted, and I don't think Pokemon would do that.
Let me see if that's actually fake or not actually fake. I mean, it's definitely fake, but let me see if that's like actually
fucking terrible looking. I would hate if they looked like that.
Did you see the collusion versions of the Gold Silver starters?
No,
from Pokemon. Oh my god, yeah, Meganium and Emboar and Feraligatr got new forms.
I don't really know all the like alternate forms like that. I know they added them with the one that was supposed to be Hawaii or something.
Yeah, look at these guys. No, that's the Legends ZA one where they're in Lumiose City.
Oh, those actually look really cool.
Yeah, right? I like the Meganium a lot. That's tight.
Feraligatr. Feraligatr. I like that. That's tight.
Let me see if I can find. Well, we kind of sort of have it. Here is the middle form of the fire bat, allegedly, so they say, which I kind of fucking don't believe.
If that is true, that looks mid. I think.
I wish I could find this. I scrolled past it like 2 days ago by accident. Now I can't find it. But yeah. There are allegedly some leakies out there for the middle forms of the other ones. They basically look unchanged, but slightly taller.
Trying to like look at the backgrounds to see if I can see any artifacts. Though I think they did hide an artifact with that Nintendo logo.
That's funny. And then there's this
looks like
piece of shit.
I don't know if you notice on the one you sent, the last one you just sent. If you look, this looks like there's supposed to be a tree right where the Nintendo logo is, and there's no trunk connecting to the ground. There is the shadow of the tree and no trunk. You see that? Like the tree looks like it's the leaves are like right below it. So that could be possible. Them hiding
in the
middle form, the one before you just posted this one.
Oh, well, that could just be how it's rendered on the Switch too, to save, because that's how Scarlet Violet
is. But if I was trying to do a Pokemon Gen AI, this is what they might look like. I would slap a Nintendo logo over it to hide the artifact.
That's really funny. Yeah, there's the Mythic Trio. That's like the alleged,
Can I say something controversial yet, Brave?
Chibi, welcome in. What's up, homie? Yeah, what's up, dog?
I love that Pokemon wins in waves. If these are the true legendaries, I love their Digimon crossover they're doing.
That's really funny.
Because those look like
bad.
They look cool, but they look like Digimon. I think they look cool to me because they look like Digimon. And I'm sorry for that.
I feel like all three of them would say pepper breath. I'm right about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Willis. Willis.
That is so fucking funny. In
God bless.
particular, that like the one that's like in the fucking on the left, the green looking guy. I can hear him right now. Staccato man, I got bread. I'm like, okay, dude, tight.
How do we feel? How would we feel with like dinosaur like starters for each
I like
starter?
dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs
well, they're
too.
all dinosaurs.
Well, because I'm looking at these and I'm like, they're actually hella cute. Like, what if we had like a dinosaur starter, a starter set? You could do a pterodactyl one, a cute little pterodactyl, a cute little
Sure.
stegosaurus. Let's be so for real. And then you'd have to do like a Tyrannosaurus Rex because it has to be red too for the red Power Ranger vibe. But I feel
for
like
the red Power Ranger vibe is insidious. But I'm here
feel
for
like they could do a really good job Pokemoning those up, you know? Stegosaur is one of my favorites. You can imagine.
Sure. Good dinosaur. Love that dinosaur.
Pterodactyls are cool too.
Sure.
But I'm also a swoop head like that, so.
You say swoop head?
Yeah, Swoop is the Dinobot pterodactyl in Transformers.
Oh, yeah. Swoop. Oh, I see.
Had a cool, just the body, like just art was cool. Chibi, what up? What up, brother?
Oh, this is I see. So this is the new leak. Okay, I guess the image I just sent you is the fake leak. That's the old leak. That's the hey, this is some bullshit leak. Hold on. I have to skip past this guy's G Fool sponsor and then 18 minutes of like just random Twitter pictures. He keeps using pictures of a fucking...
G Fuel discontinued my favorite flavor. So now I'm just drinking coffee black now, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Can you say that? Do you have the pass?
Have you seen that commercial? I think it's from a show.
Hi, my love. I love you so much.
I think it's from a show. It's a dude and a girl. They're in an airplane, and she's like, "I'll have a black coffee, please." And the dude turns to her, and he's like, confused. I can't remember what he says to her, but then she responds. And she's like, I like my coffee like I like my men. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Only the 90s could have done this. You know what I mean?
Insane. Actually insane. All right.
But also me, you know what I mean? Anyway,
oh my God. No, that's not even true. You like the Puerto Ricans. Now, I sent you a screenshot of these fake ass starters.
Oh, I like the what is looking like the leaf of type 1, and the fire type 1 looks fucking goofy. The head's too big. That's definitely
AI. And now I'm going to send you a picture of the guy doing the reporting on this leak.
And then I hope that you're going to say, and now I'm going to make it all disappear.
This is the source we're using.
Weird. So he's
in other words, no shot.
This guy looks like he goes on YouTube and talks about the moderates.
Correct. Yeah. He just has really strong feelings about doing things the legal route, you know?
He almost looks like he's live from fucking Egypt. Jesus Christ. He's giving me strong live from Egypt vibes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh my God, not the mic blowing ASMR.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was missing. I was getting bothered by some dog hair. We're in shedding season.
But yeah, it's pretty much all just really bad AI as far as I am telling myself. I can't imagine any of this is like going to be real. They'll probably actually be called Wind and Waves. I'd believe that. Like that seems like there's a pretty good shot.
That's cool. I mean, I don't hate that.
Although sometimes Nintendo sees this stuff gets leaked and then they change it because of the leaks.
Stop. They're like, well, y'all fucking wanted this. Y'all ruined it for yourselves.
Yeah, there was gonna be a flying Eevee. And then some people on like Twitter and Insta guessed it a little too close, and Nintendo like hard canceled it. They were like, "Ooh, they figured our shit out. Cancel that shit." So there just is no flying Eevee, even though there was gonna be.
Honestly, good for them. I don't like the idea of a flying Eevee.
Yeah, it was like in the internal documents that got leaked in that. I don't know if you remember, there was like a Nintendo Mega leak for like gigs and gigs and gigs and gigs of like extra leaked files and stuff.
I think so. And, yeah, something.
Yeah,
like that.
It was the same place where we got that. Remember there was that thing that dropped about how Typhlosion's a rapist or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah, he clubbed some bitch over the head, dragged her back to a cave, had a couple of kids, and then people killed him because he was a monster or something, like a Pokemon. But then they like beat her to death because she had sex with a Pokemon or whatever. I forget. It was the whole thing. There was like 4 or 5 of those internal document stories from them about how like the world building of Pokemon and people used to be the same thing anyway. These girls used to like pull the tentacles off of Tentacruels just because it was fun, or whatever the fucking thing it was. I forget. I don't know. Anyway, the point is that big leak had some other stuff, and in that big leak, there was some internal documents from the development team about like concept Pokemon and like their status. And one of them was like postponed indefinitely on Flying Eevee because they were like, they were talking about how like the leaks were a little too close. Not leaks, but the like fan speculation was a little too close, and they didn't want to like rework it right then. So they're like, just circle back, get it later.
I hate the idea of a flying Eevee, but I guess that's like the only thing they could do next.
Well, they're gonna do a bunch. I'm sure that eventually they'll do all 18. So there'll be a dragon one and a fighting one.
So what do you think the gimmick is going to be for this next Pokemon game? Because don't they all haven't they all had like big like gimmicks every new generation now? There's like Gigamax one, and there's like that Mega Evolution.
Yeah, Mega Evolution, Z moves, Dynamax plus Gigantamax for Sword Shield, and then Scarlet Violet had Terastallization, where you could like put on the gem hats and change your type.
Do we agree? Are we on the same page that like I just like normal type shit? Like we don't need all that?
Or no, I don't think so.
You like
because
all
that stuff makes
different...
bad Pokemon better. It makes more Pokemon good to have that stuff.
Could they just not make the Pokemon good without adding those? Just a question.
No,
I don't know the answer because
they change Pokemon a tiny bit in terms of like what moves they get access to, but they usually don't rebalance the Pokemon stats at all.
Could they do that?
I think it'd be weird. I think it'd be very odd. Especially like 9 games deep, 9 mainline games deep. You're kind of used to how fast an Electrode is. You know what I mean? You're kind of used to like, Jolteon's identity is that it's a quick Pokemon, but it's kind of frail, but it hits sort of hard. You're used to the idea, like you get these like character identities.
The different new super special abilities or systems kind of knock that out of the park anyway. They're like, well, here's your new thing. Because like now it is hitting different, or it is a new
mega evolutions and shit.
Charizard's now black and blue flame. He's beating someone's ass or whatever.
But that's like yes, but also fuck megas. Those went away and died for a reason. That shit sucked. But
didn't all the other stuff die too, like the Gigamax or Gigamax, whatever they call it? Like, isn't that
no? Just on pause. They're bringing it back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that shit's coming back. Well, okay, to be fair, they're bringing all of it back. I shouldn't say that like it's like an excuse. The megas are coming back too.
Oh, so it's all kind of just like use whatever you want, like who cares kind of thing?
We don't have details of like whether or not you can use like mix and match or just do all of it. We don't know yet. You might be able to Dynamax a Mega Charizard and then use a Z move at the same time. We actually don't know yet. But that's
a lot of words. I mean, I guess that would make ranked interesting.
Well, it's interesting you say that. I don't think they're going to have ranked in the Pokemon games anymore. Or battling. I think they're taking away offline battling. Or, excuse me, online battling. I think they're going to remove it.
Oh my god, they're removing an online system for probably housing or something like you said?
Well, they're releasing a Pokemon free-to-play companion app for the Switch and Android.
I see.
That is the battling part.
I see.
That is the battling.
Because then you have to, of course, we need to give you a reason to buy Pokemon Home, right? So then you have to transfer your
No.
Pokemon.
It doesn't use Home.
Oh my goodness. You mean just it's a standalone? Oh my God. Are they going to make you buy Pokemon for like 99 cents each? Don't. Oh my God.
No.
Pokemon, you know what?
It's free.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Pokemon gives you the first 150 for free. You gotcha for the rest. $5 pulls.
Funny. No, if you can imagine, it's Pokemon Showdown. They're just
really
they got tired of Pokemon Showdown existing, that like free website where you just like make a team or whatever. They got tired of that, and they're just doing that officially now.
And like, I bet they can like control the servers better, so like they don't have people duping in game or whatever. So then, will you be able to like transfer stuff too? Yeah, but I know, but them controlling the ecosystem in that, like, you won't have people duping in their games or duping less.
I see what you're saying.
Because Nintendo will control that ecosystem, that fighting ecosystem, and they can lock it down, unlike the Pokemon games where they can't really lock it down. And then you have people.
So I would imagine the new Pokemon generations are only going to have co-op, like walk around, catch stuff together, and like trading. I don't think they'll have any online battle.
Wow, you think they'd get rid of the dungeons too? Because weren't the DLC, from what I understood, the DLC content was like
well, I mean
multiplayer islands
PvP
or whatever.
Battle.
Oh, strictly PvP battle. Everything else would be
like I think they'll remove multiplayer PvP battle. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you'll be able to battle like raids or whatever. I'm sure that'll be.
Do we think that's good for the game? Probably.
I don't know.
Because that means they don't have to really worry about balancing. They can just do stuff to do it.
Well, no, they'll still balance because it'll be balanced for the battling on the companion app thing. Like they'll have the same stats. It'll be the same Pokemon or whatever. But
I mean, sorry, I just mean like they can do more stuff within the game itself. Like that could be game breaking in PvP, like super mega evolutions, but only in this game because we just want to be niche and cool with it or whatever. Like that kind of stuff. Because you don't have to worry about PvP, so it doesn't matter. It's all like out the window.
I don't think so, because the companion app specifically said they're going to have all of the battle gimmicks from every gen, just all the time, just everything all the time.
I mean, if they were down the line like, type shit, like they could.
I think that I don't know,
easily omit certain things or whatever.
I think that would just make people mad. Like if they introduced new gimmicks and this didn't include them in the companion thing, I think that would just make people tilted.
I guess taking the PvP elements out allow them more room to do other cutesy stuff. Because they've the last couple games, right? They've added a lot of customization to the character already. So I imagine. How do you know what? I wish they'd bring back ADHD. I wish they'd bring back.
You wish they'd bring back ADHD
beauty contests. I loved those.
Oh, when you feed them the blocks and you do like the moves for appeal and you get the hearts and stuff, like the Gen 3 contest.
I don't know why I love that mode, but that was one of my favorite games.
I can't wait for Pokemon Online to get my Pokemon Shark cards. It's crazy. That's really funny.
Run around with guns in Pallet Town.
Jesus.
Yeah, that would be crazy if they announced Gen 10 and this like seed thing. That would be
the MMO.
Good. They'd be eating, but man, that would be crazy for them.
I'm going to say something crazier. I would imagine Gen 10 will just be the MMO.
Oh, you think they're just going straight into MMO?
If the MMO is real in the first place, which I think it isn't, I would imagine that'll just be Gen 10. And let's be for real. I mean, if the PvP part is in the companion app that's free, what else is a co-op only online Pokemon experience if not an MMO that you can single player most of the time, right? So like,
well, so I think it'll be part of Gen 10, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think they'll do 2 games for an MMO. I think they'll do, if they're going to do traditional release, it'll be Wind Wave whatever, and then Project Seed, whatever it's going to be called, and that's the MMO, but it's a part of Gen 10. You know what I mean? It's like stacked or whatever.
Right.
Or they don't release 2 games, and they're like, hey guys, Gen 10, baby, the MMO's coming. And then it's just 1 game, whatever it's called.
That's really funny.
Because I don't think it makes sense to have an MMO where you have 2 SKUs for it for some reason. That wouldn't make sense.
No, that'd be really weird.
That wouldn't make sense just in any type of context. Because it's essentially the same game, but it's an MMO, but you're buying 2 for some reason. That doesn't make sense. Has Nintendo ever made an MMO?
Don't
I think the only thing
that,
Go ahead,
I think Dragon Quest X's an MMO. Right? Or it was gonna be an MMO at one point. I don't know if it actually ended up being one or not. I don't know if they've actually released an MMO for real that's like a Nintendo first party MMO for real. I think not. I think no. Well, I'm gonna confirm it is. Yeah, okay, so Dragon Quest X is like the only, but that's not really in-house Nintendo either. You know what I mean? That's not like a first party MMO. That's Yeah, interesting. No, yeah, I don't think they have ever done one. But if
Phantasy Star Online 2. No, Phantasy Star Online, wasn't that a Nintendo?
No.
GameCube? Phantasy Star?
Oh, no. I think Chibi and
Are
I
we
mean
specifically
like
saying the
in-house
Switch?
Nintendo. Not like third-party developer for a Nintendo console, but like
Oh, no, I don't think they've done in-house. I think the only thing that's like close to that would have been like New Horizons, right? Like kind of the closest thing.
Hey Andy, what's up, dog? Good to see you. Welcome.
Right?
That's so funny. Yeah, I see. No, yeah, no, Chibi, I mean like a Nintendo developed MMO, not a Nintendo like a MMO on the hardware. But Phantasy Star for sure was on a Nintendo console, 100%. You're absolutely right about that. It was one of the only online games on the GameCube, in fact, using the Japanese versions, like a little port thing on the bottom.
Or whatever. Yeah. Trying to think.
But
yeah,
no,
nothing. I don't think they've done any MMO.
No, not in
with my limited knowledge.
Although, yeah, I would imagine Animal Crossing would kind of be like the MMO.
That's like the only thing I can think of that's
equivalent
like a true
for them at this
kind
point.
And it's very MMO light. It's like very multiplayer online, not massive.
Right.
But like just enough to make it kind of
God,
MMO.
imagine if they just copy pasted Tears of the Kingdom and let lots of people run around together. It'd be such a shit experience. It'd be the worst possible outcome. It'd be fucking nightmarish.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh God.
And I you know, don't take it as a slight on the Switch 2, right?
Sure.
MMOs are like very aggressive when it comes to like resource management and like resources, you know? I would worry at what they would have to take away to make the game happen, right? Because like with an MMO, you have to kind of like balance. Well, the graphics kind of have to take a hit here for like more performance here. There's like a very like with MMOs, it's very like the margins are very slim, and especially when you're on a handheld, I would worry like what are we losing?
Well, I don't know if that's such a concern anymore. Like, there's some like pretty okay looking like mobile phone MMOs now.
Well,
and the Switch 2 is a relatively strong mobile device. I mean, it's compared to like a phone. Like we had, I mean, you could play what's it called? Blue Protocol on mobile. And that game, I mean, was a shit game, but like it looked good. Like it looking bad was, not really, right?
It looked really bad on mobile.
Love you, homie.
Did you play on mobile at all? It was like playing a different game. At least for me.
Oh, interesting.
It was really
bad.
Do you have? I have iPhone, like a couple generations ago.
Yeah, I'm a Galaxy S24 Ultra, so maybe I just like skated under the.
Wow!
Don't forget Guild Hunt today. Yeah, true, Chibi Lamau. I'm so glad I uninstalled that fucking game.
Yeah, you kind of cut the ties, don't you? Kind of cut the strings on that.
Yeah.
Did you implode the guild, or did you just take it off?
Well, if you can imagine, that's why I quit. I was gonna bounce, but like I couldn't. I didn't feel good about it because so many people were in the guild trying to be homies, and then like concurrently, like 8 people were like, "Hey, we're gonna go like do other shit because this is like kind of inactive." I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Psych, I'm out of here. That's like my thing is like I'll continue doing an unfun thing for a really long time if I feel that I have like some kind of personal obligation to the people I'm doing it with.
I'm just thinking about
Call
the
of Dragons for
MMO.
like 4 months or whatever.
I think if a Pokemon MMO did end up coming out, I think by design you will end up hating it because it's gonna be like the weird. They're gonna, the graphics are gonna be, cell shaded or whatever. It's gonna
It'll look
be.
like Pokemon Scarlet Violet, I'm sure. It'll be like cartoony looking.
Oh, you think it's gonna be like 2D and not 3D, or you think it's gonna be fully 3D? Like,
No, Scarlet Violet's 3D.
oh, I'm getting
Generation
confused.
9,
Getting
the
confused
Switch
with
games.
my games. Andy, welcome in, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was in mid thought. I didn't mean to ignore you, but
Yeah. The Switch. I'm sure it'll look like that. If it exists. Again, I don't think there's an MMO in the first place, but if it did, I bet it would just look like that. Because like we know that like, you can get like pretty decent graphics out of the Switch, depending on the developer, and you get even more decent graphics out of the Switch too, because it's the same thing but stronger, literally. So
I guess I'm thinking from like a Pokemon company standpoint, I would want an MMO soon to then like just I wouldn't have to put out new generations anymore. I could just call them DLCs. You wouldn't have to put a
no,
lot
they
of
would do
effort.
both. No, they would do both. It'd be like Final Fantasy. 11 and 14 are MMOs, and then there's 12, 13, 15,
Well, yeah,
16
but
aren't.
ESO then came out, and we never got an ESO game until recently because they were focused on the MMO too, right? So they can go both ways. Warcraft example, there hasn't been a Warcraft game.
Well, yeah, that's true. Warcraft. But no,
Warcraft,
they'll just do it
ESO.
again. Yeah.
You never know. I mean, what happened with 76, Bethesda was like, well, you guys have a 76 game we keep giving you content for, so you guys don't need a 76 game right now. Or you don't need a Fallout game because you have 76.
I don't know that it worked out for Fallout, though.
Well, no, it never works out, but I don't think they care about it working out. That's the problem.
Like, I don't know.
I'm bringing this up not as I want it to happen. I'm saying they're going to see the money and they're going to chase the money. And so, like, this is the doomsday scenario if they do announce an MMO for the franchise, because I think that's always because you're going to be locked in for like 5 years, and then it's not going to it might die, and you're going to be like, fuck.
What MMOs exist on the Nintendo Switch? MMO, Nintendo.
Did 14 come out on the Switch?
Switch 2? No, I don't think so. There's a rumor for
Pokemon MMO.
Switch.
Well, Chibi, a Pokemon MMO just wouldn't have chat because it's Nintendo. They wouldn't build chat into it. You would talk via emoji and stickers.
I'm going to literally throw myself off a bridge. Wizard 101 is on Switch 2.
Yeah, I just watched a tutorial for Wizard 101, actually.
My condolences.
I was making dinner last night, and I was like, oh, Wizard 101 tutorial. Interesting. I haven't played that since I was in
really funny.
Fucking middle school.
I don't remember what the other one is, but one of the only 2 games I've ever thrown up playing was Wizard 101. I was playing with Skate, if you can imagine. I don't think I ever played Toontown. I've heard of it, though. I've seen
Toontown was a vibe.
How about I was playing Wizard 101. I actually was like mid playing with Skate. I was like, I just couldn't.
Yeah, it
I was
happens.
like, oh, I can't look at this. I can't look at this. I can't look at this.
Did you ever get on the My Coke craze?
My Coke?
My Coke, yeah, it was a game Coke developed back in the day.
That's hilarious, and no, I've never seen that, but it sounds.
So Coke ran a campaign for like 5 or 6 years, I think, where it was kind of like Club Penguin, but it was called My Coke, and you were a little DJ, and you could make samples from their little sample library, and you would get these codes from any Coke product. So it was either a can, a bottle, and under the bottle cap would be a code. You put it in the game, and you would get these furniture rewards for your My Coke house, or you could get little samples that you could remix, and then you would go into these lobbies where like there would be like jam sessions where people would line up to play their tracks, and then you would be chatting with presumably like a 50-year-old who wanted your nudes or whatever.
That's so funny.
Back then, you were smart enough not to, engage because we were there for the music hashtag. But yeah, it was interesting because then it had a economy system, because then you're getting these unique furniture items from these Coke bottles that you could then sell for money to then buy more loops, and then remix more stuff, and then people would vote on your shit and you'd get more money. That was a big thing in middle school. We were all playing.
Steph just said something so criminal in chat. Audio listeners, I need to announce it and read this one to the audio listeners. I'm not just reacting to this one. I'm openly reading it. Remember IMVU? Hey,
yes.
Let's not do that.
That's the one with the wings, right? That.
IMVU? It's the one where you have like an apartment and you like cyber your neighbor.
Yeah, but like you could also get like little demon or angel wings.
Maybe.
I think. Yeah, it's like Sims. I bet Death had a bunch of IMVU girls.
My Little Babe was a Wizard 101 girly. Oh my god. That's crazy. Bestie Olivia is a huge Wizard 101 head. Like, actually spends money. Told me. She's like a whale.
You told me a lot. Oh, I didn't know she continues to play. You told me
no,
you guys
currently,
used
right
to
now.
play or whatever. That's hilarious.
She's currently a Wizard 101 head at this moment.
I couldn't imagine being in that world. Duality of man. She's an Arc Raider streamer now and also plays Wizard 101, if you could imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, and not free. She's in there. Not haha, we stan IMVU. Audio listeners, I want you to know the Bit podcast does not condone this or endorse it at all.
What about Club Penguin? Was anybody in that Club Penguin type shit?
IMVU is so Jesus Christ. I've heard of Club Penguin. I've never actually seen it. I've seen like individual screenshots, I guess, but I've never seen like gameplay. I don't know what that game is.
Yeah, I guess I missed the Club Penguin vibe. I was again more Neopets and My Coke and all that stuff.
I thought Club Penguin died. You can't go on Club Penguin, right? That doesn't exist.
Private servers.
No such. Oh.
Those Hamachi servers,
Hamachi baby. Private Club Penguin servers.
Who remembers the Hamachi servers?
I used Hamachi for WoW, if you can imagine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember people used to do private servers on Hamachi for a while.
Yeah, that was my one experience with WoW, trying it out back in 2008.
Now they track if you fuck with the IP in one of the files, so then you can't do it anymore because they'll just ban you. If you like, they can tell if you've like fucked with the IP. They used to do that quite a bit.
That's really funny.
Or you get an email being like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that."
Hey, you shouldn't do that. Is so funny. Check this out. There are 5 MMOs right now on the Switch too.
5 Okay, hold on.
5 MMOs.
5 MMOs on the Switch. I did say
Wizard 101 already, so that's your free space on the bingo card.
Okay, and we found that 14 is not on Switch 2.
14 is not.
14 is not. Switch is not. Elder Scrolls isn't.
So, I'm sorry. I phrased this deceptively. The free space is Wizard 101 and 5 additional for a total of 6. There are 5 that you do not know about. And then also Wizard 101 that you do know about.
RuneScape?
RuneScape should have been one of them, you would think. But no RuneScape.
Fuck, I don't know then. Like modern MMOs? Like recent MMOs?
Sure. One of them. I don't know about the other one. I mean, it's not.
Are we calling Fortnite an MMO?
That's funny, but no.
Battle Royale.
That's very funny.
Really. Yeah, then I don't know. I would have said like Final Fantasy and maybe a Phantasy Star game or something.
So they do have a cozy MMO called Palia.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking. Palia doesn't even register on my radar, but Palia is an MMO. Yeah,
it's a cozy laid back MMO.
Yeah,
it's a house.
It's like a build your house sim style MMO. Like do little chores around the city.
I don't think Babe has a Switch.
Disney
if she
Dreamlight
did,
Valley.
I bet we would play Palia. Not Disney an MMO, if you can imagine. It's like Stardew.
It's what?
Yeah, Dreamlight Valley, not an MMO.
Am I? Am I going crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, single player. I fucking thought sure, okay. Fucking Toontown? I don't know.
I cannot believe you showed me Mara pets today. This is fucking insane. I had that tab still open.
Well, if you could imagine, there were other ones as well.
I'm sorry?
Huh. Well, okay,
But
so
yes,
like
Disney Dreamlight Valley, single player game.
single,
It's
it is
Stardew.
a single player game.
Yeah,
I don't know. Warframe? Warframe is on
no
there?
Warframe. No Warframe.
Okay, I'm stumped.
Check this out. So you knew Wizard 101. I
Yeah.
just told you Palia.
Yeah. I should have known Palia, but I just
Get a load of this. Sky, Children of the Light.
Never heard of it, but okay, sure.
Well, it's from That Game Company.
Which
Is
one?
the name.
Oh.
No, that's it's from
Sure.
That Game Company, all one word, if you can imagine. It's an art MMO. It has no combat.
Oh, did you just steal people's art or whatever?
No. It's that's funny. Do you remember that game where you can't lose and you're playing a guy with a scarf and like you run around collecting scarf bits and then it gets longer and then you win?
You can't lose. No, I have no idea.
It's like a walkthrough. It's like a hallway game where you just like walk around collecting scarf and then the credits roll.
No. I have no idea.
But an MMO.
Okay, sure. So, okay, those. So then what are the other ones?
Yeah, so okay, great question. So there's a game called Trove, Trove, Trove.
I didn't even know that was still around. I thought that shut down. I know what Trove is.
Yeah, I was kind of a Trove head. I played Trove a lot.
Good game, 10 hours in Trove as a meme.
I think I have like maybe 300 or something.
I said it was trash and someone paid me, I think like $15 to play it for 10 minutes.
That's hilarious. No, big Trove head. I like Trove. Good game. Fun game. Although it was built by Trion Worlds, but got sold to Game Ego. So it's a different developer now. Weird. And then if you can imagine, so that's 4, right?
Okay.
There's also Skyforge, made by Alod's team. It's an action MMO with PvP
I know what
and
Skyforge
PvE. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's discontinued as of last year, though.
Did it die?
It's dead, yeah.
Tough.
If you could imagine, I played that before they did Skyforge 2.0.
That's really funny.
I played that a long ass time ago, Skyforge.
Well, and then if you can imagine the final one, and this is, as far as I know, still active as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
DC Universe Online.
The hit MMO.
The hit MMO from Daybreak Games, DC Universe Online, is still active and available on the Switch 2 device. Crazy.
Oh my god. DC
Popular
Universe, game. DCUO is not shutting down. And continues to receive updates with plans for 2025, including a new renown system and new revised story content.
Yeah.
What?
It's popping. That game's popping right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Popular game. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying.
Because I don't know if you know the turbulent like vibe behind DC Online. They have been up and down with saying it's going to be dead and then it not dying and then saying they're not going to support it anymore and then they continue supporting it. It's been in limbo for like years.
I didn't even know it existed until this conversation. So.
Oh, actually, it has the coolest trailer, I think, for like an MMO.
The fuck? I'll tell you what MMO should exist and doesn't. Custom Robo.
I think there needs to be a Metabots MMO. That's just me.
That'd be the same game, so I'm gonna firm handshake on that one. I'm down. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, Custom Robo for the GameCube was tight as fuck. Love that game. And that
Comic-Con 2010, by the way.
The map you walk around.
Enjoy.
This on 10? 10? I see some crazy shit right now.
Yeah. If I see Batman being hung by the Joker, then yeah, you're in the right place.
The fuck?
It's just like
you know what's crazy? I recognize this.
This is the DC online cinematic trailer, the original.
That's funny. I've seen this. I think I just blocked this out of my brain.
Yeah, this was like people shit on the game, but they were like, "This is a badass trailer."
Who's that tall bitch that dies instantly?
The tall bitch.
I guess that's the Wonder Woman villain. That's like Panther Girl or Chitara or whatever her name is.
Oh, I don't know shit. Yeah, I don't know shit about DC, but I know they're getting slammed for real. And then like Green Lantern's using his ring like Felum. I think that's what they call him. The
Lex Luthor in his dumb fucking mech warrior suit.
What did the acidic Jews wrap around their arm? It's called Felum, right? Felum.
I'm sorry, did you say acidic?
Acidic. It's not acidic, but like.
I really thought you said the acidic Jews, and that's incredibly funny to me.
I did not say that, but
that would be crazy.
It's called Felum, right? Felum.
I don't know. I'm unfamiliar.
He has the Green Lantern's like using it like it's like wrapped around his arm like that. It's really funny. But yeah, Batman gets drugged by the torso and fucking hung on this like grater.
Yeah, Hasidic, I think is the term. Hasidic. Although actually I don't know. I'm kind of guessing on that one. The acidic ones are scary.
I said it right, so I guess
it is acidic. Oh my god. Okay. I mean,
I didn't say acidic originally. I repeated it after you said it, but I didn't originally say that.
To be clear, I'm not doing a bit. I really thought that's what you said for real.
No, I didn't. But yeah, Superman goes like evil and just like starts killing people.
Oh, sure. That's a storyline we've seen it several times. I'm familiar. I know that storyline. I'm gonna say something crazy right now.
DC's
I'm gonna say something absolutely
storytelling wise. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, yes. Yeah. I mean, that isn't the thing I was gonna say, but also yes. But like specifically, the Flash in particular. The Flash might be the worst and dumbest thing maybe ever. Just speedsters in general are completely fucking
I like how Dispatch handled that. Did you watch Dispatch or see anybody play it?
I saw quite a bit of Dispatch. I didn't see all of it, but I saw quite a lot.
Because he used his power I guess it's been long enough. If anybody hasn't played Dispatch yet, one, you're doing yourself a disservice. Two, don't listen to this. The Speedster in Dispatch, because he used his powers so much, he aged himself. His powers would age him.
Oh yeah, he got old. I do know about that.
I kind of fuck with that idea of like, because you're running so fast and so much that your body's like aging faster. That's kind of like a good balance to that power, I guess. I'm also like a fan of like in superhero movies or the superhero in general that like the power is like finite and you need to use it sparingly or else you'll like exhaust the power type thing. I always like that. I think that's kind of why I like Power Rangers so much, because it was like there was always an end. It was like, oh, the power's over, then they get the new power.
Sure.
But yeah, anyway, so like Lex Luthor goes to different dimensions, like, hey, I'm trying to save your dimension from this other shit. And then like also, hey, Batman, I hung you in the other dimension. Sorry about that, bro. Type shit.
Yeah,
if you ever get bored one night, you and the girlfriend should watch all of the hypercuts of all the cutscenes they did for all the DLC. They're like really good. Like the DC Universe shit had really good cutscenes.
Of DC Universe?
Yeah, just do a hypercut of all the DC Universe cutscenes for all of like the different stories, because they had cinematic quality cutscenes.
I don't know if Babe is a DC or MCU head. I haven't really talked to her about that yet.
Well, she's a DC head, and she needs to figure it out. If she's a MCU head, tight.
Imagine she's a big Flash fan, and here I am just like shitting on the Flash. This is our one disagreement. This is like where we're gonna butt heads, other than Sylveon, I guess.
And what a
actually, she kind of saw the vision on that though.
And what a perfect thing to fight about, because honestly, true. Like, you should be fighting about that. Pick a better superhero. I don't know.
But I just characters like the Flash or Superman that like move at these like unbelievably hyper super speeds.
Superman was always a dumb hero to me, because it's like, okay, alien dude, whatever, go fuck yourself.
That's funny.
Well, it just drives me an alien problem, bro.
I mean, well,
Martian Man, fucking.
I don't know if I like where this is going. Now, hold on now. We already opened this up with you doing a right wing thing. I don't know if we can really lean into the anti-alien stance.
Was I doing a right wing thing, or were we doing a right wing thing?
Oh my god, I see we're in this together.
Because you were on board with the
well, one of us was a powerful woman of color, and one of us was dunking on that idea. So
notoriously, you lack color.
Well, I've been told I'm a colorful guy.
Notoriously, the only time you have color is when you're blushing.
But I blush a lot. But I blush regularly. So thank you for your acknowledgement, I guess.
Do you want to broach the Discord subject? I was going to bring this up before pod, but you were sleeping, or you were busy with doing stuff.
Which Discord
I was going to ask, do you want to bring
one?
this up, or do you not want to bring this up?
Which one?
Pedophiles on Twitter being upset about the Twitter age thing.
The age verification.
The Discord age verification. Do we want to talk about that, or we just want to skip through that?
Here's the thing. I think the age verification's good.
I do too.
And I'll tell you what else I think.
Yeah.
There might be some individuals in our communities that we just don't talk to again because they mysteriously can't see messages anymore.
I was just talking to Skate and Death about this. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if there were just some like newlywed / artists that we just never saw after this?
That's so funny that you're saying that, because I was thinking something more also European and also newly wedded. But perhaps with a bit more of a different flavor. I was thinking of someone who maybe thinks highly of the German people.
Oh, well, that's who I meant by the newlywed. The art thing was a different person.
Well, I see. I thought I missed a Laura drop, and I just kind of went with it. But yeah,
no, not at all. I'm thinking both of those people just never show up again.
If you can imagine, me and Babe talked about that. And if you can imagine, they told Babe that they were hype about the age verification thing. They're like, finally. So we'll see.
Finally? Why? Why are we saying fine? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Here's my thing, right? I think what will happen, it should, and hopefully will cut down on bots. Because if you only have one ID and they cut down on the fake, because right now in the current version, I think there's a way to spoof it with like a AI kind of like.
Well, you can just draw a mustache on there with a pen, and now you have two IDs, and then draw like different hair. You know what I mean?
So if there's a way to like make sure that can't happen, and if I get less bots, that's tight. If I don't get less bots, then like whatever. But they also said, because here's my thing too. They've already come out and said, hey, like not everyone's gonna have to do this, just like YouTube and everything else. I'm not in the Roblox Discord, so I think I'm safe. And I've been paying for Discord Nitro for a while. If I have to age verify Discord Nitro, bro, how am I paying for Nitro if I'm a kid? You know what I mean? Also, I'm not in the Roblox Discord, so I'm safe. Now, all you dress to impress homies out there, You're going to get hit with that age verification for real.
Dress to Impress servers are about to be in shambles. Yeah.
The voice chats are about to be redacted.
At this point, what do you really have? You know what I mean? BPD 28-year-olds.
God, imagine. You know, I was recently unblocked by one.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know why.
Winched one. Winched.
The one we used to collab with or whatever.
What?
I don't know why. I got a notification when I was looking through my clips that like, oh, you should collab with these group of people. And there was one person there that I was like, I haven't seen that name in a while. So I just clicked to see what was going on. And if you could imagine, to my chagrin, I was watching a live stream. And I was hard banned at one point. So there was a conscious effort.
Yes.
To undo that at some point for some reason.
That's weird. That's weird.
They need kids off Dress to Impress anyway. Well, so true.
Well,
yeah, so the age verification thing, I think it's a good thing. W.
Yeah, age verification, cool. My issue is that they want like a scan of your ID or whatever. That's a little worse.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing though.
Because I don't think I trust any company with that, Lamau.
Unfortunately, we've done like scan ID for other shit anyway. That like the information's getting stolen anyway. So like, oh well, it's already been taken. Like some dude in China already has my shit. He sees my credit score and he's like, I'll steal someone else's identity. It's fine. You know what I mean? So like I think
this guy has $127 in the bank.
Him stealing my identity will hurt him more than it hurts me. You know what I mean? Actually, him stealing it will bring my credit score up.
Yeah. Which no, on Twitter they just want to have sex with kids. So let's be clear about that. I'm sorry. So the audio listeners, there was a speculation that maybe the ID thing is what's bothering people on Twitter. No. They want to have sex with children. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah,
There are a lot of minor attracted persons, a lot of maps on Twitter.
Well, if you could, it's always it's a demographic of people. I don't know if you've caught on.
Is it Crypto Bros?
Please look at DMs.
Oh, I see.
It's a single demographic, really. You know what I mean? That's all I see in my feed. Are those people being upset and going, "We're going to go to TeamSpeak." Like, okay, dude. You know what it is? It's a bunch of people that have never used TeamSpeak in their life. By the way, I'm an old head MMO player.
I used to use TeamSpeak a lot.
TeamSpeak, Ventrilo. I've set up my own TeamSpeak and Ventrilo servers. TeamSpeak fucking sucks.
Yes.
Ventrilo fucking sucks.
I think TeamSpeak is maybe the worst.
Whenever it was around. So Discord is really the only thing that makes sense in this economy.
Remember the Curse voice client? Curse voice?
Remember XSplit or whatever it was called? Xfire? There was another one too that we used to use. This is some CDawg lore that I've never talked about. I was going to make a YouTube channel. So this is before I started streaming. This was back in the Rocket League main days. This is back in the ranked Rocket League days. Before streaming. OG. I was gonna go in thirds with two other homies I met through Rocket League to do a Rocket League YouTube channel. And we were gonna record all of our matches separately. And then dude was gonna edit them together and make like super edits of matches. Cause it was all jokes. It was like we were just laughing and dying the whole time. But this was during the Skype days, if you remember the Skype days. So we were recording with XSplit, talking in Skype, whatever. Man, different days. But anyway, never ended up happening. We got one video out and then it fucking imploded.
Really? You did get a video out though?
We got one video out. I don't even know. I'll have to see if the channel's still around. I don't even know. But yeah, old school shit.
Wow, that's style. Crazy. I almost did a YouTube channel with some guys for fighting game content back in like 2000. 13, 14. This was back in the day.
Way back. But yeah, that was a little lore drop for me. I'm very, very short lived. Yeah, it was it was kind of funny. So we were all like different versions of political characters. So the person
I'm
I met
listening.
originally was his name was White Obama.
Oh, well, that's just Obama.
And so then his friend was Black Bill, Bill Clinton, Black Bill. And then
That's just Bill Clinton.
Yeah. And
Sure.
then I was something Biden, but I can't remember what it was. But we were like the clique, you know.
Not
we were
Sleepy Joe.
well, this is before all the Sleepy Joe shit. So
yeah.
Back when he was vice president or whatever. But yeah, man, it was a funny time. It was a good time.
He was a vice president?
He was Obama's vice president for both terms.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
They're like
best
really
friends. Funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Obama, while he was president, coached both of their daughters' basketball leagues.
I'm gonna level with you. After the 75 independent decades of the last 3 years, I had forgotten the distant 100 years ago past of 2014.
Dude, I'm imagine it really is like we're living in Neon Genesis, but everything went to shit, which is like episode 7.
Yeah.
I mean, we're due for an impact, so it's whatever.
Well, I tell you what,
conscious, fuck it.
It just feels like, and I could be wrong about this.
Tell me.
It's 2026.
Feels like 2040.
The last, like, I want to say, we'll call it 10 years ish.
I remember the short time of COVID felt like 20 years. It felt like that was just an insane time.
Yeah, I have lived 48 years since 2020.
Being a millennial, we have just always been in crisis. We were born into crisis. The first Gulf War, the second Gulf War, 9/11, Hurricane Katrina, all the other just insane. The nuclear reactor going down in Fukushima, was it? In Japan?
No, I'm a baby. I'm a 98-year-old baby. I'm just a tiny baby. Don't say yes, babe. Don't. That's crazy. Okay, hold on, audio listeners. You should know. My little babe does do a hee hee ha ha time sometimes. She's a little goofball. She does little goofy things. She has little jokes. She's a little jokester. Don't call her a grave robber. This is insane.
Yeah, she's a little robbing the cradle. She's robbing the cradle. No, she's robbing the grave.
That's right. She is. I'm glad we came around immediately on that. Thank you. Now we're on the same page.
She's robbing the crypt. Well, I'll give you that. You have a nice enough house where I imagine you have a little backyard, graveyard, or whatever.
You two are getting joked. How's that feel? Got him. We got jokes on both sides of the fence now.
Okay, bitch.
Well,
don't throw this back on me.
That's so funny.
We're ganging up on him, okay? Don't turn this back on me.
No, this is equal opportunity, baby. Her hands are rated E for everybody.
Oh gosh.
Oh my Lord Jesus. That's so funny. I am screaming. I'll have you know. I'm a baby. Let's be clear about that. I'm young. I'm youthful.
I mean, you're a baby in the sense you're so old wearing diapers again, sure. You know what I mean?
Okay. Hold on. You know what I did today?
Change your diaper yourself?
Hilarious. I bent down to like play with my dog. I did a little squat down.
Knees cracked?
And my knees feel amazing. And I was like bouncing. I was like picking her up and going blah 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 like a little.
How much did your stem cell injections cost?
You know what's insane? Make my own, cause I'm a baby though. I'm just so youthful. It's crazy. I'm so young, actually.
Well,
I'm so fucking youthful. It's crazy.
I guess when you spend all your time streaming, playing Minecraft, playing Fortnite, not doing anything strenuous on your knees, they don't get used a lot, so they do probably feel really good. Well, yeah, you have been playing. Well, I think you're Googling more than Genshining at this point. You're getting back to it, but I think streams are like 70% Googling at the moment.
There's some Googling. I Google.
There's a lot of Googling.
I've Googled. I have Googled in the past.
I've seen more Google gameplay than I have Genshin gameplay in the last week.
and
sometimes I think you actually don't like Genshin and you use Googling as a way to like pad the numbers so you don't have to play it.
Well, no, I love Genshin. And you know what I love also is knowing things.
Yeah, you do.
I love knowing that, and that's why I drag Google onto the screen and Google it for everybody so we can all know a thing. And then I put it away. Like, for example, the worst mac and cheese possible.
Tuna mac and cheese? That
Dude,
sounds
so
like it'd be pretty bad.
So much worse.
It smells of sulfur and death.
Fetid and rancid, my favorite. Emmy made you, bitch. It's crazy. That's not even a stray. It's just a directed fire at Emmy made.
Just a fucking direct
like an actual targeted fire. Yeah, literally. She thinks she's a bystander, but no. That's true. We did dig into Taylor Swift's lyrics to determine if she was a white nationalist or not. The verdict's in. She's not, by the way. It's fine.
I wasn't there for that. That's interesting.
Yeah, she's fine.
That grouping of she's an industry plant from Nazi Germany.
Yeah, so there were some people that were concerned because she has a lightning bolt necklace. And the lightning bolts, like, it's like
they're
around the chain
from the Nazi lightning bolts.
So, but if you wear it, it looks like two lightning bolts next to each other. Down the chain because it's like hanging from your neck. So it's like, the SS.
Mm-hmm.
And then those same people were like, oh, well, she has a lyric where she's like, she says that she wants her whole neighborhood to look like her husband. She's gonna have so many kids, she's gonna have the whole neighborhood looking like him. But she just meant she wants to have a lot of kids. What's his initials?
Well, what's the SS sim? What are we sim?
What's the SS?
What's the symbolism?
The Waffen SS was the secret police in Nazi Germany. The Gestapo.
Yeah, well, obviously she's not supporting the Gestapo. She's not someone we know. But what is she wearing them for?
It's a lightning bolt. It's not an initial at all. It's not even SS. It's just an actual bolt of lightning. Yes.
Oh well, yeah. The 2-hour dig we did on Taylor Swift. Jesus
yeah, we really jumped in. I was reading lyrics from her entire new album, Life of a Showgirl. We really got in there. We read some lyrics and we were digging through Reddit and stuff.
As someone who loves music and I just like learning about the business and like other stuff, she is such an interesting character because she's basically said, hey, you're not going to own my shit anymore and I'm going to redo my shit. And I'm going to make it better than the shit you have. And I'm going to make more money double time on that shit. And she just did it. She just went in and did that shit.
Sure.
And the significance of the fact she's the first person, I believe, to do this.
To do
where
what?
She's like, well, because someone else owned her masters and she was like, yo, I want my masters back.
Yeah, I believe
and they were like, we're not doing this. And she's like, well, tight. I'm going to re-record those bitches because I'm going to have my version now. They're going to be my masters, bitch. And she basically undercut. And she told her fans, hey, don't listen to that bullshit. Listen to my version. Listen to Taylor Swift version.
True.
And
that's a flex, by the way. That's tight.
She's insane for that.
The Taylor's version shit is tight.
And we don't have to like her. I mean, you don't have to like Taylor Swift. However,
I do like Taylor Swift.
Well, no, but I'm just saying people don't have to like her. But as an artist and like a person who is musically inclined, she's kind of tight for that. She's kind of insane for that, really. That's all I got.
That's
Lady Gaga's the same way. She fucking can perform her shit on fucking piano. Like she has producer credits on all her shit. She's insane. Like amazing voice.
Yeah.
And all she does is like want to help like people who are fucking struggling and whatever. Like she's like, oh, you're mentally ill. Let me help you, bro.
I wish that was true.
Let me help you, little monster.
I wish that was fucking true. Then she made A Star Is Born and made me mentally ill. That movie fucking made me so goddamn sad. I was walking off a bridge.
Well, I think
I didn't even watch that.
Never meant to be a happy ending. I didn't
even want to watch it, and I got dragged into that shit. I was forced to watch that shit, and let me tell you, I had family checking on me because they could like hear me across the like they weren't even home. They were like, "Yo, we were across the street and we heard you. Like, are you good?"
I need you to regulate better.
I can't.
You can't loud sob at a star was born, brother.
Brother, I wasn't loud sobbing.
Did you loud
I was wailing
sob?
to the heaven. I was wailing to the heavens. I was actually losing it. It's a sad movie. Have you seen it? The movie's sad as fuck. That's really sad.
Did you cry when the hot dog and sausage party dove into the pot of water and killed himself?
I never saw Sausage Party.
Oh, I see.
Spoilers for Sausage Party.
Oh, well, it came out in like 2016.
That's new.
Is it really spoiler? What?
2016? That was only 84 years ago.
True, only 120 years ago.
Yeah.
God bless.
Well, I mean, Katy Perry's a different thing. Katy Perry and me have beef forever.
I
don't fuck with Katy Perry.
As a singer, she's kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest.
I like her old stuff a lot. That's not true. I like her middle stuff a lot. Her original shit under Catherine was not good.
Yeah, but all her shit was just made by fucking what's his face. It was him at like 12 a.m. at night. Benny Blanco. He rewrote all her shit. Like she just sang over it. Yeah, like he wrote that whole album that made her popular. Whatever, Teenage Dream Benny. Or whatever. Like he wrote almost every track. He got the demos and he was like, "Oh, this is shit." Actually, hold on.
No, I'm talking about before that.
She had an album before that. I thought that was the one that like
3
under Katy Perry, like her name or whatever.
Well, two before that under Katy Perry and one before that even under. Hold on.
Yeah, Benny fucking wrote everything for that woman, and like, hey, he wrote some good ass songs, but like, she doesn't really have much talent. I don't think. Sorry.
Yeah, she had a bunch. She had.
I'm gonna say something controversial but brave. I think she's an industry plant. I'm gonna be honest.
Katy Perry?
The Benny Blanco hate, the best boyfriend in the world next to SK hate right now? That's crazy.
Random walk with that dog?
Why do we hate Benny Blanco?
My man knows what's up.
He's just the cutest fucking biggest afro having.
Welcome in, brother. It's been a hot minute. Hopefully you're good.
We don't stand Benny? Hold on, I have to Google why we don't stand Benny.
Well, yeah, Benny is like not that poppin'. I don't know the deets, but yeah, there's like beef. I don't know. I don't have the intel on that one, but to be clear for audio listeners, I'm replying to Skate when he's saying, didn't Lady Gaga's version of Star is Born have alterations made to make the story even sadder on purpose? And yes, that's correct. Yes.
Hold on. I'm getting reports.
You are frozen for a minute.
This is true. Are we? Oh.
You are a little camera frozen guy. Heads up.
Of course.
I thought I would inform you now because it didn't like correct itself immediately.
My camera is in use elsewhere.
Murdered.
Excuse me? Where?
He embarrassed Selena so bad? Oh, I don't like that. I like Selena a lot. Fuck that.
I'm seeing that I'm seeing we don't like Benny Blanco because he is sometimes cold and inattentive to Selena Gomez in public. Are we assuming he's attentive and cold in public to Selena? Are we assuming? He's embarrassing. Every interview I see them in, they're madly in love, being grossly in love in public all the time.
I guess I haven't seen that many interviews with them, but I have seen what you're talking about a lot, where they're like
they just did a big
like, hanging on each other and kissing and stuff.
Didn't they just do a big album together? He helped her with her newest album that was coming out. I don't know if it has already come out or is coming out, but they were doing a big press tour for it.
I don't know. I don't follow that kind of thing, so I'm not sure.
Said in interviews, but hear me out. Are we having secondhand like trauma response embarrassment, or is she actually embarrassed by it? Because like couples do cute things to like fuck with each other in public, like they do that. Like the
I didn't even want
actors.
her. She waited for me for hours in the car for our first date. Hmm.
Is this true? Is this public knowledge?
Well, apparently he said in an interview, so it seems pretty public. But he also could have just been fucking around. I don't know if we know that.
I see creep allegations, but there's like the creep
He has
allegations from a Reddit. But here's the thing: it's creep allegations via the proof is a random Reddit user.
What's
so
up,
like,
Reddit?
let me find out. Slash Foxmoy. I don't know what that means.
What is it?
I don't even want to go deep into this subreddit.
He's also just gay is crazy. Well, pause. Pause. What do we mean?
That's insane.
Hold on. He doesn't like. Isn't he with a woman currently? She's a beard. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Not the beard allegations. I think he's just metrosexual.
This is shit that Connor says about me. Hold on. now I feel like I need to defend
Oh man, wait a minute.
Here.
You do kind of remind me of Benny Blanco now that I think about it.
Well,
wait a minute.
Okay. More like
are you
Benny
hiding
Ebony,
the
but
afro?
I hear you.
Hold on. Take off the cap.
Oh, this back here? I can't poof it out.
His previous relationship was literally with a man. He could be bi. What the fuck are we talking about?
I didn't know we had. I'm
the only one that gets to joke about bi people not existing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Everyone relax.
From what? Interesting.
Bi people actually exist. That's a meme.
I see we're doing bi erasure in here.
Oh my god, he's just gay. He was with a man last time. He could be with a woman too. Oh my goodness.
Well.
We're erasing
apparently
oh
one of our producers is increasingly doing bi erasure.
I don't think...
Okay, hold on. Pause. As I hope hold on. Pause. Pause. I can't. Pause. Hold up. Pause. There we go. Pause. I was only type so much. You type more than 4 characters. You type more than 3 words. Hold up. What do you mean?
It sounds bad because I can only type so much. Well, that's true. But also, like, in a world where he was with a man.
He's just gay. Pause. That's crazy. But no, she had a Katie Hudson release. She had like that's the name of it, under the name Katie Hudson. Like it was a self-titled album. And then also she had One of the Boys in 2008. Before Teenage Dream.
I mean, I do notice he has some sugar in the tank for sure. He's
some
very
sugar in the tank.
Hear me out. So like you could be manscaped, but you could be overly manscaped, right? And that puts you in a net negative straight point system. So he's lost the straight. He's losing points in the straight category. He's really gaining a lot in the bi category. I wouldn't say he's gay though. Like he's not giving.
That's so interesting because I always thought he looked disheveled. This guy looks like he doesn't even know what hygiene is sometimes.
That's a vibe. When you're rich, you don't have to look like you know. You know what I'm saying? He's got money. He's got that Katy Perry Teenage Dream money. You know what I mean? He got that Sean Kingston money. You don't need that shit.
What he's got that Teenage Dream money is insane. That's insane. I don't know. Well, and you know what? Let's be clear. If you're if you're Benny Blanco, right, and you're you know, in a moment where you're in a very bi time of your life.
Very bi time of your life, yeah.
If you're that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Selena's like. I mean, wait, wasn't he dating what's her head before that too? There's like a model or something. But like, I gotta tell you, it's like, I mean, Selena. If you, seems so feminine, I feel. She doesn't seem like she's such a masculine.
If you're bi, it doesn't mean you're like throwing down studs or whatever. Like,
I'm just saying, it's not even like he's trending like towards manly women.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I think it's fine.
That Selena's actually dead? Selena Gomez is dead currently?
Oh my God, Selena died?
Is this an Avril Melissa situation, but with
Selena and Avril have been taken out? Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God. That's crazy. I didn't know. Maybe you may. Of course you may. I feel like, hold on. Benny Blanco ex-boyfriend. Noticeable public relationship prior to his current engagement. His model and actress Elsie Hewitt. Couple dated from 19 to 20. I literally Googled Benny Blanco ex-boyfriend and it came up with a woman. That's insane.
Did we hear he dated a man, but he really didn't date a man? There's no evidence that music producer Benny Blanco has dated a man. I think we've been misled.
Steph needs to quit listening to TikToks fucking immediately.
Oh no. We've called into question his man's sexuality and he's in fact not gay.
I need to be so clear. This is not the first time I've had to sit Steph down and be like,
I don't care enough.
TikTok and Reddit are not.
she actually didn't see anything. She's just like,
TikTok and Reddit are not reliable. We don't do that.
I felt it in the force. There is a secret boyfriend somewhere.
Source, it appeared to me in a dream. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
My goodness.
That's crazy. Okay, well, if you're not gonna fact check pop culture, you can't have a hard opinion about it though. That's the rule. If you're not fact checking, you have to have soft, influenceable opinions. That's the rule. Although I do respect you understanding my territory and letting me be the fact check guy. That's tight. Because I will 2-hour deep dive Benny Blanco's dating history just to find out. I'll do it. I'll come back with a fucking.
I couldn't imagine
with a slideshow.
I mean, I actually could imagine doing that because we've done more for less, but still, fuck, that's too much.
I'll make a PowerPoint. Like reasons why Benny Blanco is not gay, actually. Have you seen what they said about Chuck E. Cheese pizza? There's so many things that could mean, babe. I assume that you're talking about the fact that they like take the old slices and then like push them together to make new pizzas. Like, oh, this party had 3 slices left. This one had 5 slices left. That's one full pizza, baby. And they reserve it.
That was debunked, though. That was just... The Shane Dawson videos were funny. Yes, the conspiracy videos.
You're
but
in the
also...
files. I'm fucking crying.
Jesus Christ. And we've reached the apex of today's stream. And, you know...
But was it debunked? Yeah, the pizza, the Chuck E. Cheese pizza thing, that was debunked a long time ago. That's old. Yeah.
Well, you know what the Bit podcast isn't doing?
Reusing pizza?
Taking your pizza and reselling it to people, Amazon style.
Can I be so clear? They should.
I imagine the Bit podcast pizza brand.
I think, well, you wouldn't want the pizza I make anyway.
No, I couldn't imagine. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You know what's crazy is if you did try it, you would begrudgingly be like, this is good and I'm going to lie. and you would say you didn't like it, but in your heart you'd be like, this is pretty good though. And I'll let you have that. You can lie. You can just say that. It's fine. But you would like it though.
But unfortunately, we are getting close to that 3-hour cap.
Okay. Yeah. It is about that time, huh?
It is about that time. I mean, we have gone off the rails on the crazy train. That's great. I'm not stopping us from doing that. We just, recording constraints, of course.
Well, yes, of course. Benny Blanco and Dave Bird, parentheses Lil Dicky, are close friends and collaborators, not ex-partners. Wikipedia and page 6 confirm they have worked together on music and featured a show. Relationship status, well, that also took one Google. Okay, hold on. Wait a goddamn.
Well, I think what we do next week is we bring out the emotion wheel. We go through the emotion wheel again.
You know where this came from? Before we end this pod, do you know where this came from?
I don't want to know where it came from, but you're going to tell me.
Because I did find, this is real. I did find a source for the alleged relationship between the two, if you're interested.
Oh, please. I'm so ready and so hyped to know.
This is insane. The earliest thing, not like about rumors, but just purporting it to be a fact.
Sure. Yeah.
The earliest one I can find here is concierhospital.in/blog.
Oh no. I do care. I'm not ignoring anybody. I do care. I just think we should think about things before we call Academy Award-winning producers gay for dating a man they never dated. You know what I mean? I think there's the bit, and I think there's just doing damage to the public.
The feminine urge to spread misinformation.
I think this did a...
We've all felt that.
This thing just did 4d6 of mental damage to me.
Oh my god! Not 4d6. That's crazy.
I rolled it.
This will be a deep dive later for me
on my AC, if you could imagine. I'm taking full damage.
That's hilarious. I will be conducting a Google translated deep dive on all these Spanish videos about Benny Blanco being gay, and then I will report back. Bless. Next week's pod, you'll get a deep dive on Benny Blanco's relationship history and potential sexuality.
And you know what? You're so real for that. You're so valid, and that's the kind of content I come here every Friday to listen to.
And you know what else? Bi people exist, and also fuck
what they tell me. Yeah.
Can we say that? Is that acceptable? Can I just lump those together as two things that are very easy to say?
How do we work ice in there though?
Oh, I'll just say Chinga la Migra right now. Chinga la Maga. You know that shit's right.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, where my boys at? Chinga la Migra, am I right? Where my boys at? Audio listeners? Fuck
Puerto Rico, where you at?
Ooh, the baddest bunny is me.
No, you're the baddest bunner. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cute.
Anyway, fuck off. Right. See you guys tomorrow.
True. Oh, tomorrow. Oh my god.
I just mean for stream. I'll be streaming.
Well, that's true. Yeah, audio listeners, see you guys next week. Shut the fuck up, audio listeners. We're not talking to you.
See you.